Hi there, lads. What's up? It's yours truly, KaneFan701. Sorry about a little choke up there. I just had a little blockish up there in my throat. Turns out, guys, this summer's definitely reaching a new level of heat that's coming in. I think at some point it's going to get a little bit warmed up, judging from what my weather report just told me. So things are really, really heating up. It's been the hottest in about close to about 40 years since we had the last one. But I gotta say, summer 2022 has definitely been unique with the Commonwealth Games, and of course, the women football division absolutely had a fantastic dominate victory, something that really lifted our nation up with a really good impression of victory. But I also gotta say, this year has definitely had, a lot of ups and downs, and of course, what will be in store for 2022 as we progress onwards way the final um, into the final upcoming months that's going to happen. Like I said, after everything that we've endured from the beginning since February 24th, when two nations clashed, well, when one nation decided to pull the trigger first, and then, the further vaccinations kept running out, and of course, the rise of the Omicron of COVID that's been slightly just like overtaking England lately, but not much of loss of life. Um, I mean, things have definitely hit a lot, and I'm not so sure where we're going to go from here. But I've got a lot of high positive hopes that come the end of this year. I think a lot of good positives is going to come out of this, and I'm really, really wondering to see how that will go. And as I said before, there's a lot of good stuff that's coming out, and who knows what's going to happen. You know, even though I'm trying to get a good foresight into what this year's going to be, because we all had a lot of positive thoughts going into the new year, and to be quite honest, this year's been a lot more better than what we had in the last 2 years. But what will the new year hold in store for us when we progress onwards? I haven't got a rough idea about it, but I do feel that there'll be some positives that will be coming along. That I know for sure. If anybody wants to come in and join in with a nice little chit chat to pass this swing along and everything, you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. Like I said, there's just so much good stuff that are trying to come out, but with the new what's we're looking for? We've got like a new prime minister coming in, which a lot of us aren't looking forward to. But that's what happens, As for where we're gonna go in terms of like the fandoms like Star Wars and Thomas, MLP, and of course the anime series, there's a lot of cool things that have been flying around during this year. I mean, we've seen a lot of, like new talents make a stand and show just what they can do. And that's what I really like about what this year's been throwing a lot. We've seen younger upcoming talents who like make a rise and do a great, they really like lay the hammer down to show that they can do something really good. And that's something that's left a very impressive, what's the word? An impressive impression. A very impressive impression. That's the word. Yeah, that's it. And I gotta say, I mean, I've seen some great content. Like I've never saw that coming. Hey there, Artie Wales. Nice to see you pop in. Like I've seen some great fanfics, like you know, and of course, great stories that have been told in terms of like based on anime drama, and of course the Star Wars, you know, like in the Star Wars fandom, there's just some tremendous, brilliant creativity that I've seen, and like I said, even Star Wars Theory has done some amazing videos that have definitely have kept my interest, and of course, there's the new Lego Star Wars Holiday that came out, and like literally we've been celebrating 50 years of Star Wars, aka Lucasfilm, since it ever came out in 1977, and it's just amazing of how that franchise has just like evolved and grown, and with each new generation that comes with it, it's just amazing. If you were to count the fact with Disney taking Star Wars and they just completely ruined it all up in 2015, when we did have a lot of high hopes for episodes 7 and 8 and 9, which I will not get into as much, but that's what happens. But I think we've kind of bounced back from that nowadays, and to see the fandom side doing their own creativity on it and using their imagination to their fullest is really, really creative. It's quite special, let me tell you. um, and of course, there's just so much stuff that we can look forward to. I mean, the Thomas fandom definitely is in the right direction, as I said in my last stream. There's definitely something really good going on, and who knows what the future will have in store. I've got a lot of high hopes for it. I mean, we've seen Batman make his return to the big screen, which, despite how that film turned out, it was something, all right. Let me tell you. I mean, I've just seen the new Thor film. That was kind of how should I put this? A comedy off-script hit and miss type of style of a film, but it still was worth watching. You know. Let's see now. If anyone wants to come in, I've got the link in here if you guys want to pop up. Oh, Fred's popped in. Nice to see you, pal. Hmm. Hey, Fred, it has been a long while. Nice to see you. I'll just put you in for a second. Let's see if this works out. Oh, I see who it is. It's you, Cole Fredbear 2009. I thought I recognised you, mate. It's been a long, long time. Welcome aboard. Hey there, old friend. Nice to see you. It's alright, mate. You've unmuted yourself. You can say anything if you want to.
Can you hear me?
Hmm?
Can you hear me?
Just about, but you seem a bit clearer on my end. It's been a long while, mate. What's up?
Oh, a lot has been happening. I don't know if you I I've gotten 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel recently.
Congrats, man. That's one of the first big congrats, mate. 1,000. I can remember when I had mine. Like, wasn't a big deal, but that's our first milestone. Let's see if we can make it to 2,000. Keep it up.
Yeah, I've started my own series on Timothy. I'm doing episodes and taking my own spin on things,
Well, you could always, if you want my permission, you can take a little inspiration of, since I was well known for it, at the time. I still am. I still get some good comments. I get some old fans who say, "Oh, I remember watching this." Like I still, some of them are not as scared anymore, but they remember the first time watching it, which is pretty cool. It's amazing how time has flown by within almost 10 years since I first released it.
No, I think I've taken like lots of inspiration from I've added in my own character, like one of Thomas's brothers, and I feel that it could change the story a big way.
Well, that's all right. If you want to do your own twist on it, that's fine by me. Many guys have done that before. Some have changed it a little differently compared to what I did it back in the original dialogue. Although I've changed Timothy very differently now. He's no longer this, evil ghost train that a lot of guys still want to recognize him for, except when the day Halloween comes up, just for a bit of fun. I've repackaged him a lot. He's kind of more of a good-hearted character, because I've been recreating his backstory differently now for my reboot. And he's one to be related to by of kindness and likeness, but at the same time, he does struggle with, you know, in terms of like as we saw prior to his crash, he still gets that a lot still. But upon what happens later on in my new writing about him, it's going to be quite intriguing because he has the same accident, but he's not going to die. He's actually going to survive. Just
How have you been?
well with me, I think it's safe to say that life's kind of been up and down for me. You know,
I can't say
ever
much
since
different.
ever since the whole Clinchfield film got out, let's just say on a personal level things didn't go well. I had to be withdrawn, and my reputation didn't go well. I mean, I'm trying to rebound. It's just that I'm a shell of who I am still. Outside the internet, it's been even worse. But I'm a grown man, and I'm just trying to fight my way back into society to be recognized that we all make mistakes in life, and we can look back with remorse and regret. And I get that quite a lot. I've had a very emotional last couple of years, especially since 2020, and especially last year when I nearly died from COVID. Yeah, I survived it. Just. I've been taking a couple of more tests recently, and I've still come back negative, thank God.
Yep, thank God.
I know it's been. I know a lot of people say what the pandemic has taught people to be kind about that, but with me, I kind of lost that because everything was pressed down. I had the first wave in London with my three nephews that I thought I had lost. Um, my sister-in-law and having cancer at an early stage, which she has beaten, but I thought that was going to be bad. That was bad enough, and then my mom went into hospital having heart surgery, which I thought I was going to lose her for 6 hours, and that was where it broke the camel's back for me. I was broke, man. In 2020, you should have. If you'd seen how it was distraught, man. I wasn't the same kind of lad you would have known. I was a broken shell, physically, and I just couldn't take it. By the end of November, I just broke down. You know, because of all the negativity that had happened during that year, especially what happened over in the US, and then the whole you know the whole movement that happened, which made it worse. 2020 is something we all want to look back on with. It was like a depressive time, except
Yep.
for Christmas. Because that was what made it happy in the end. We had a nice New Year ending, and then eventually last year we healed up. But it just didn't get any better for me. I struggled with a lot of personal things. I've had to rebound constantly, and everything that's been going on. You know, It's a personal struggle. I've lost a lot of good friends. I had to move on, leave some behind, try and find some new ones. And I've been doing that constantly. So I've been on a very physical, emotional roller coaster. And for the last 2 years, it's been tough. Like, really tough. You know, I've had to break away from people that I just don't feel like I can trust anymore. But at the same time, I know that I have got hope in me to live on, you know, and that's just something I'm still struggling with. But at the same time, I still have people who recognize me, for the good things I did, you know, with the Timothy film, the 311 movie, and some of the great stories. I mean, I still get Q&As every time. It kind of lightens me up a little bit, but it's like the same one I have to answer over and over again. It's like a never-ending Q&A, like what motivated you to do this, to do the Timothy film, like who's your favorite character, like what was your favorite thing about the whole project you worked on. I get it all the time. While I do admit and like how the fan base does tend to treat me fairly, I will admit, having friends that I thought I could be with, was was pretty damaging. That's why I've had to be a bit more aware and be more careful with who I'm around with. It's not if I'm chit-chatting too much, Fred. It's been a long while. It's just that things have been really tough.
Yeah, same for me.
So, hang on a second. Hey there, Robert. I can see you, mate. I see you underneath. Sorry, mate. We've got somebody who's down in the chat box down below us.
Yeah, that's fine.
Besides that, I have done quite well with a lot of other things, but it's just that I'm still semi-retired with a lot of stuff, and I'm just trying to rebound. It's just that I can't think of to do another series. I haven't got the motivation, you know, in me that I used to have. It's very hard after what I've endured. But besides all that, I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. You know, I've still got my actual fans who still care about me. But at the same time, times have changed, and I'm just trying to take it as it comes at me, bit by bit, and just progress on forward. And I just hope that later this year will get more better, despite what's been going on outside. With the whole world being caught in a crisis we never had. What about you, Fred? Do you want to give me a little update?
Well, I've been. I could be better, I guess. My grandma's still in the nursing home, and I visited her. It was sad. I've been going to see my mom a bit in summer, and I don't. She's been very lonely, so
Hmm.
whenever I come to her, it's like a relief for her, and I just take my stress out and animating and doing the stuff I do best, making films and all that.
Well, I've been trying to do that too. I usually tend to listen to my heavy metal stuff. I still listen to Sabaton. The Swedish band that saved my life. I met those guys. They did a lot of stuff for me. Um, I still listen to my anime stuff. Um, and of course, you know, I still watch anime on Netflix and other stuff to keep me occupied. You know, I'm sorry to hear about that, Fred. Oh, Jesus.
Thank you.
Can't believe what Wolves just said in the chat. Oh,
What do you say?
that's terrible, man.
Oh, that's rough.
That's one of the first things that can happen that can lead to tragedy in life. How the heck is Wolf gonna know? How is Wolf gonna cope with life now that he's either got a single parent or he's gonna live alone? I don't know, but that's really bad. It's terrible, man. So if I'm not too active, it's just like it's still late and everything else. But yes, I know it's you, mate. Honestly, don't worry about it. Hmm. Um, but besides all that, there's a lot of things that are really, really unfolding. But I've got to say though, when it comes to the trans community, that's clearly okay, completely unaffected. I mean, it's a great time for this year to be a Steam fan after what we've seen. Some great legends have come back, you know. So that's one good thing about this year. And actually, in the last couple of years, it's been a blast being a Steam Train fan. Um, we've seen 2102 come back after a long time. I saw a former CNO Mallet's locomotive make a comeback, which was very hysterical, a very rare find indeed. Um,
I Could I say something real quick?
yeah, sure.
I actually went to my local Steam park. There's a Steam park near where I am, and they actually have, I think, the 4014 Big Boy. Let me check the number real quick. I have a photo or on a video. Just,
Oh, nice. That must be a good place to go to.
it was a really big train, and it was no, it's the 4012 apparently.
Oh,
Let
the other big boy class.
me just what you cut out. You cut out.
It's all right, I can see it. It's another big boy.
Let me turn on.
There it is. Yep, that's the other big boy, all right.
Yep. And they had the weirdest. There's a mall near there, and they have the weirdest thing. They just have this.
Oh, Jesus. We've had something like that in the UK too, with some strange train stuff like that once. It's strange, but it worked. But it still worked out.
I've. You know how when I really started taking a huge spin on things.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Well, um, I made this one episode, or no, I didn't make it. It's a preview, but I've currently like just stopped this series because I've been having a lot of stuff in my personal life. But let me just show right here.
Okay, then let's have a look. Oh,
So right here is the episode I made, or
episode
the
9, Redemption. Nice.
basically. Do you want the summary or the whole video?
It's all right. Let's just check it out. This will keep everybody occupied. I don't
Alright.
mind watching a preview. Duh.
Where am I? Why? Why is it still nighttime? Why does it smell so much like smoke? And why is there fire everywhere?
It's in
Where is?
Roblox
What
or
is
in
this
Oh,
place?
it's in Trainz.
It's Trainz a New Era. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Holy Christ! You actually managed to get Shadow Timothy.
Who the hell are you? And
Wow, that's
why do
really
you look so much like my brother?
that is clever. That is very clever editing. I don't know how you could
I
do that like I could.
anything that Timothy is sworn to keep in his his soul is hate, anger, and depression. That was merely your fault.
That music's pretty good. It suits what Thomas is
Why
thinking
does
of.
this place look like the place where I sleep? The sheds that all the engines sleep at. What is this place?
This is the darkest pit of hell. I am the host of it. Welcome.
I'll
If
admit,
you're wondering where
your
Timothy
impression of
is,
Timothy is quite cool. It's quite
Yeah,
cool. I'm just trying to laugh because that's how I sounded once when I tried to attempt it, but it didn't work out. If you ever want to do like a version 2 of this, I'll be more than willing to give you a hand because I've just tried to make a comeback in voice acting if you'd like.
yeah, I
Just saying, is it just as a suggestion if you'd like.
yeah, I always wanted to ask if you would like to come and voice Timothy.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind doing his shadow form because that was one of my original versions of him in my mind. You can't get another version of him without his number 0 on, you know.
Yeah, I have that one.
You can use that. This is like his second form that he's got when when you find out it's him, but without him, you just don't know he's there unless you hear his voice. But sure, yeah, if you can give me the script, I'll just read the lines, which one of him he's in his bad form or whatever it is. I'll do it for you.
I can get a scripture. Yeah, just I don't know how I would contact you though, like Discord or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got that too.
All right. I'll probably like at the end of the stream. I'll remind me to. I'll give you my Discord.
Yeah, sure, that'll be brilliant. There's some other guys over there that you might like to meet. I'm befriended with in the community, which are really good.
Say
Oh,
that again.
nice.
You cut out. You cut out.
Must have been the internet connection. Hey, Train Guy 611. I mean, hey, chap. I'm doing good. Just meeting up with an old friend who I've not spoken to in a long while. It's a pretty good. I gotta say, Fred, being with this and now that how you've done all the editing, this was something I couldn't even do. Like the amount you've done there and just different face shots the whole time, it's just really clever. Even I couldn't do that.
Well, I mean, probably because that was in like Trainz 2012.
Oh, I see. That's the only game I still play on.
Yeah, it's because I know that if you want to change a face, you have to like go into Surveyor, change the face. Then it's this entire process, and I don't think that my computer is really built for it. So I just use Trainz New Era because it's more comfortable. Trainz
So,
2009 is like way complicated. It fries up my computer, and Trainz 2012 is just slow.
so basically,
So I
if I
just
was
prefer to
correct,
use Trainz New Era, even though it can sometimes.
ah,
What?
so I was correct about what Victor was doing. So basically, when you can use Trainz a new era, you can just basically just or whatever it was or Tane or whatever it was, you can just change the facial feature while you're driving.
Yeah, it's you don't even have to like wait to like make a consist to spawn in a new train. You can just spawn in whatever you want and make a consist from there. You can do like the same thing with in terms of trains. You can do the same thing you can do in Surveyor in driver mode and edit the properties just as well.
Hmm. I have been thinking about trying to do the upgrading because I've only just got back in since my last one died out. Had to reinstall a lot of stuff. I don't know how you can do the upgrading though because I am a little hesitant.
Oh, I did the upgrading. It was a long nightmare. I tried installing the Wild Northwestern models that I already, because I had Trainz 2019 first, because I thought that it would be good, but it's just, honestly, when they made Trainz 2022, it's don't get it. It's like $70 for just a little graphics boost, but nothing else.
That's what I mean. That's the thing I've noticed in the last couple of years. It's not just about the games anymore. It's just about the graphics and the realistic, which I can understand to make it feel like it, But if you want it to be a game, it needs to be like what you would call a video game. This is kind of like a different type of style. It's like you're actually driving a local to get that impression, which is good. I can get that, but it still needs to be like a video game at the same time to enjoy, and not to get the you know. So yeah, just for a quality fix is that's just different. That's all it is nowadays. It's just about the graphics, nothing more. And I'm just thinking, why buy your money and waste it on that? I know.
I will admit though, I really, really like the style on your old videos. It looked vintage, you know. When I installed Trainz,
Vintage. First time anyone said that about me about that, Fred. So that's a first.
when I installed Trainz 2012, oh, I have some screenshots from Trainz 2012. I have. Hold on, let me just quickly share that again.
It was funny because I've still played on it and it looks pretty good with mine. I'm just having problems with my screen shooting, like how big it needs to be, and I'm having issues like that. Like that's quite big, but with mine, I don't know how to make mine more widescreen like that. Oh, that's
See,
pretty good.
look, this is what I mean by the style. You can't get this type of like how do I say it, like atmosphere in the newer games cuz it's like the older just looks better.
It
And
does
then
look good. That's kind of like how Thomas and Timothy would be now in my new timeline, except yeah, that's what Timothy's going to look like with the non-extended side tanks. But in my new canon, I'm rebuilding on Thomas. It's going to be very, very different. Oh, what route's this one?
oh, I made this route.
Oh, I was just going to say, it looked like I've seen it somewhere, but it looked very retro-y.
Yeah. I I think that I don't know. Well, oh yeah, look at what happened when so I was playing on that same route and I was driving in James and he derailed. Look how far he got from the
Wow, that's unreal.
It's the same thing that happens with like these guys. This
Oh,
Diesel 10 is just he reminds me a lot of my past when I used to watch videos like Thomas versus Brewster.
yeah, I get that same feeling too. But like I said, I mean, despite that, I think the graphics in Trains 12 is just okay. It's tolerable enough. But like I said, if the loading hadn't taken forever, I would have been constantly going back and forth. But there have been a few times where it won't take us long and it's okay. I think it must be because of the amount of quantity that we use or whatever it is. But still, it was a good few years I had with mine before I lost everything, you know. But I still remember where to go and find what routes I wanted. You know, I'm still rebounding. You know, I'm still trying to remake my CSW custom route a bit better now. But like I said, it's difficult. I still haven't got the passion back to doing it all over again. But with me, I'd be more like doing what they called, like train spotting videos that they sometimes do.
Yeah, I know those.
That's kind of what I'd be doing. You know, instead of doing a series, that's kind of what I'd be up to.
See, I there's one thing that usually motivates me to do this type of stuff because when I'm happy
Oh,
that I still have the opportunity to make videos, but because when school starts, I'm not gonna be able to have as much time as I do now. So because editing, another problem I have is my recording software. It's very flimsy. It sometimes, or no, actually all the time, it will delete the recordings that I made after a certain period of time. I was doing a Gordon Comes to America episode.
nice.
Yeah, it was an interesting concept that would like bring back Hank, and I thought it would be pretty interesting. But
Hmm.
um, I came back from vacation visiting my mother. All of the recordings were gone. There was only one. It was the last footage that it was the last episode, or no, the last recording that I did was that the only one there, and I lost it because like it took so much time to like because I did it in Trainz 2019 and it takes a lot of time to like do this stuff and do that like move the camera and the cab viewing, and it was.
Mm. There are some guys who know how to use 19 pretty well, but like I said, I might make the jump to Trainz or maybe into a new era. I don't know. I'm just concerned about how this new laptop of mine's going to work out, you know. But I'm still going to play on 12. I'm gradually getting my engines back because I've been rebooting my Thomas universe. It's not like as we see here or anywhere else like it had been back in the day, because mine's going to be very different. It'll be like basically Timothy's still around, but Thomas and the other guys are going to be very different. You know, like I'm not going with the canons or whatever as much. I mean, I'm still doing that for my fanfic writing, but if I was to do a series, it would be very different. Like Thomas would be, spoiler alert, as a J50, you know, or in his Reverend W. Audrey livery. Gordon would still be, you know, as we always know him as an A0. Henry would perhaps be as a LMS Black 5, or he could have been what would have been his shape had he been built correctly. And Percy would be a bit different. James would be, I don't know. But like I said, it would be a very unusual, different style of a canon that I had in mind for a rebound to be a little different compared to what the fandom would be used to seeing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
Yeah.
Thomas would still have Annie and Clabo, don't get me wrong. It's just the fact is it's going to be a bit different. It's going to be like kind of like how I would wish, you know, the Reverend W. Audrey would want him to be remembered by, because, you know, we recently celebrated 77 years and we've got 3 more years to go before we make it to the 80th. So what I'm trying to do is do a build up towards it. Like Thomas is now like wearing his you know that model of him where he's like his TVS series like there on the camera, but he's wearing the Reverend W. Audrey livery.
Yeah, I think so.
I can help you find that if you need to. Because you'd be surprised with what, you know, because I've got them too as well, so they're really, really cool. Anyways, let's continue seeing what this preview is, because if you'd like me to, I can always do a version 2 to give you a hand, because I am trying to rebound back into voice dubbing. It's just been very difficult to get back into that motivation. Anyways, let's continue on having a look.
Yeah. Wait, quick thing I want to mention. Or hold on, let me just get the preview.
Use your other direction.
2 Timothys. Oh, ice.
Timothy, what are you doing here? Thomas, how do you not expect me to be in the darkest pit of hell? I have killed a handful of people, and it was on purpose. Merely. Not intended. Just to kill one man, Thomas. How do you expect me to not be here? Thomas, listen to me very, very carefully. You are asleep right now in your shed. You need to reach your goal here. You need to get out or you will die. What do you mean by that, Timothy? Thomas, listen to me. There is a viaduct over there. Down here, we call it the Viaduct of Guilt. Do you know why?
The Viaduct of Guilt.
Why is that?
Pretty cool.
Here, your guilt represents your weight. For example, if a train that had killed a series of men would go here, I have killed a series of people. I cannot move at all, Thomas. I've been in this position for a long time. Time is different here. It is already hours since you woke up here in the real world. Time works different here. Now listen, you have no guilt. You're an innocent train. You can get out of here. All you need to do is cross the viaduct, get over the little cracked, broken spot, and you will be free, and you will never return. Timothy, can I at least ask questions before I go? Be quick. Why does that figure look like you? Well, weeks after I died, the Kirk Ronan's manager's brother had joined a cult and revived something into my hate and hatred and guilt and disappointment and all that. And those two in front of me cannot talk. I don't know why. But they also cannot move because they are also guilty. The brother is guilty for being in a cult, and the manager is guilty for being selfish. Thomas, I know this is hard for you, but you need to get out as soon as you can. You won't see me again, but it doesn't matter. Go live a good life, Thomas.
You know, you have a good brother. It would be a shame if something were to happen with it in a year's time.
You disgust me.
Yes, says the person who killed a handful of people, while I only killed one. Who's to blame here? Who's worse, me or you?
So Thomas went off onto the viaduct of guilt. The heat had made him lightheaded. The smoke had gave him an unpleasant feeling. The dead trees reminded him of sorrow and thoughts that he would not normally think of in a normal state. This was the only chance at redemption Thomas would get here. It was too much pressure on him at this point on. The viaduct of guilt would make you fall if you had guilt that was too much for your own personal moral complications. In front of Thomas lay the steepest part of any viaduct that he puffed and huffed and steamed and gathered up all his energy to get up that. All right, Thomas. You're on your own now, Thomas. I can do it. Yes. All right, come on. I can do it. You can do it, Thomas. I can do it. I'm almost there. The heat was no help at all to get Thomas up the hill. Thomas had a very bad feeling. His guilt was moving him back down. But he simply dismissed it in his head. It got a little bit lighter, but still. Finally, Thomas got onto the highest part of the viaduct, where in front of him awaited the broken bit, the one that Timothy had warned him about. You would simply break off if you had even killed one person. Timothy couldn't move because he killed too many. That's how heavy he was. But for Thomas to move, as much as that, he could do it easily. Alright, what's my plan here? If I'm able to just go fast, then the mass won't be able to be quick enough. Alright. I'm able to try that. Come on. Yes. The Eye of All right. Into the light we go.
It's like some sort of intro.
Yeah. That was the credits for the preview.
Nice.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Oh. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody was giving a little bit of a ring. Hey, Michael Brown.
Hello.
Sorry I had to wait until that was over so I could bring you in.
It's all right.
Hey, I'll
I
be
was
right
just
back.
chilling
Something just
backstage.
popped up. I'll be right back. Something just popped up.
It's all right, Fred. Oh, and as soon as that ended, Gusto pops in. Hey, Gusto.
Hello.
Hello.
And as soon as we happen, we got 11 viewers watching in right now. That's pretty good.
Has anyone seen Stephen King's The Mist?
Yes.
If I were to make a Stephen King movie tier, I put that in the super.
Okay, Gusto, how have things been anyway? I had a feeling you were going to pop in again.
Things have been good. Just been going out, doing stuff. Just
I've just had
Trying-
an old friend
yeah.
who just popped back in, as you can see at the top there. Yeah.
I
Showed me.
just
Yeah.
thought I'd chill out here before I headed off to work.
Anyways, Michael, I'm sorry to hear what you said in the chat, man. I'm gutted.
Yeah.
Good to feel. I don't know where you're going to go in life after that now because I don't know how that's going to be. Like, who you're going to stay with, who you're going to be around with. So I'm a bit worried for you, pal.
Yeah, it'll take me a while to get over it.
Yeah, because that's affected your future of what you want to do now as a grown man, or at least where does your journey in life take you now?
Who knows?
But anyways, again, Gusto, thanks for putting me on, and it was really, really nice of you. Though I just decided to just have a little conversation. Somebody by the name of JIE just gave me a silly Gordon reference, and it looks like he's got like some sort of shotgun on his face
nice.
in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Let me see who. Yeah, I have to keep track of who does what.
Don't know what that was all about, unless that was a direct result
Oh,
to me.
they're just okay. These are all just Roblox pictures. Yeah, because on some days we would go in and just mess around, play
Yeah,
with characters and
That's good. I'm talking about the bottom underneath my response.
Oh yeah, that's just Gordon smiling. I remember making that emoji on there. It's
It looks like he's got like a KA-47 at his head.
let me see. Nah, it's just Gordon. I think he's standing beside I think it's on like the turntable or something. I don't
Or whatever it is, it doesn't look good.
I do believe the CFR Railway is somewhere near Birmingham.
The Great Central. Oh, so I don't know. That's somewhere near my home. I don't know. Let me just check that out.
plus I noticed on my Discord there's photos of I think what looks to be I think Erdl prototypes of characters, I think. Because I see a prototype D199 with an interesting smiling face that I've never seen. And it's interesting.
Again, I really had a good time yesterday. I mean, we had a bit of a cool blast. Had some good
Yeah.
talk, and we all had a bit of a laugh earlier. I mean, you should have been there, Michael. It was really good last time.
Yeah.
It was. Like, nothing bad went down. It was really good. Like I said, it was, sort of hadn't been too enthusiastic lately with the other thing. But like I said, as you can tell by the title, if you read in the description box, you can see what it's really about. But at the same time, we've got 5 months left until this year goes into the history books. But compared to the last 2 years, it's definitely been a bit more better. We've had some we've had a lot of normality come back to us a little bit more, but we're still bearing the scars and wounds that have been really inflicted on a lot of us. It's kind of like we've been like struggling to get back on our own 2 feet. Yeah, it's definitely been a struggle.
Yeah. I also do like. I'm not really a big fan of Netflix per se, but I do like watching Transformers Wars for Cybertron.
Well, I tend to watch just only some of my favorite movies if they're still there. But I usually watch it for anime because, I watch what's new there and then they come on DVD later on. So it's been a bit of an insane time. But it's still good. Like, it's really fantastic. And any shows like those are exclusive on there and they don't show them always on DVD, which kind of sucks a little bit. Because, you see some of your favorites you like to watch over and over and then they just don't come up on DVD, which is a shambles.
Yeah, when I get back to like doing videos and streams and such on my main channel, I'm gonna be doing the Henry movie review.
Well, we'll see how that goes down. But I mean, I really could have, like, I might do another review thing again. Like, I know I did it the last time before that went down the tubes, if you know what I'm saying. Which was a disappointment. But besides all that, sorry about that, Michael Brown. I wasn't trying to bring that shit up again. But
You're good. You're good.
It's just that it was really good and we all had a good time laughing. It's just that, ruined the whole thing, which is the reason why when I'm doing this, I feel like they could be listening in and trying to screw something up, which is why
they probably got their own problems going on.
Well, after what they, after the whole taking it too far with me, you bet that would have been and put it on themselves, man. They shouldn't have gone as far as they did. But in any case,
Robert Johnson saying something interesting in chat.
As he always does. But the thing is, though, Robert Johnson, despite, fandoms can recover, they won't be the same way ever again. That's the problem. And things don't always get better and better.
There is drama in the Cars fandom, but it's not in overload.
There's basically a controllable drama. But like you said, yeah. It's just a shame that the Thomas drama had to suffer that for the last couple of years. And especially when it comes to members. I said this before on the last stream, and I think you were there too, weren't you, Gusto, when I was speaking about it, It's like we have great people that come on, and there are some who are upcoming and have potential. And then months later, they reveal themselves, and then, boom, that's when it all gets so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with Robert Johnson saying that the Elder Scrolls fandom didn't suffer as bad.
Like, Star Wars didn't suffer as much because...
I mean, I can agree with them getting rid of Kathleen Kennedy. I think she's trying to ruin Star Wars.
In a way, but at the same time, I don't think Star Wars is being ruined. I just don't think, Disney doesn't know how to run it. What they should do is I hate to admit this, but they should redo 7, 8, and 9.
Well,
Star Wars
Star Wars is already ruined because of Disney owning all the rights to it and such.
Yeah,
Well,
the fact that
as it is, look at what they've done recently with the Mandalorian, and look at what they did to Obi-Wan. They finally brought Darth Vader back, the real Vader that we wanted. And
Vader Immortal. I've heard of that. I just haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen it, no, but the Obi-Wan is really good. Like, that was fantastic. That's probably the best thing.
There's this new series coming out called Andor.
Mandalorians were really good. Like, we got.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, especially when they brought Luke Skywalker.
They gave Baby Yoda a name.
But at the same time, Star Wars can suffer, but the thing is, it always finds a way to recover. and we can still enjoy it. I mean, look at all the great fanfics we've been seeing. Like,
I don't think the Transformers fandom has taken that much of a hit either.
It hasn't. No, they maybe it's because they're not as vulnerable. Robert Johnson, let's not go that far, pal. We don't want to go too in depth, otherwise that would be a bit of a
Yeah, not much in per se with crossovers unless it's Star Wars with Transformers. I can get into that.
That would be quite intriguing to see a transformer of Darth Vader or for the Imperial Transformers or whatever the heck you want to call them. But anyways, what I'm just trying to gather is like, I mean, Star Wars really does need to rebound a bit better. I mean, I would be impressed if they could do a redo of episodes 7, 8, and 9 and do what they could have done had, because I mean, heck, even when we see fan films made of Star Wars, they're just as impressive. I mean, look at the the fanfics of guys who do like what ifs nowadays, like the what if trend is just as impressive. I mean, look at what Star Wars Theory does, for crying out loud. I mean, look at what Outworlds does nowadays. He gets actors to voice for them or do what ifs in different timelines. It's just fascinating. Like a what if Darth Vader wasn't burned? What if he was still Anakin and he just lost his limbs but he didn't catch fire, and he would have been like in a darker suit style.
Yeah, like one of those dark Jedi type people.
Yeah, but he would still have he would have the same the same treatment done to him, except he's now in darker clothing.
Yeah, I think that's what dark Jedi wear.
That basically referring to the grey Jedi, but they don't always wear that kind of stuff. But you're referring to the original Sith idea. But as for what I said about the whole thing with regarding anime, they take a bit of a hit here and there, but it's kind of like a balancing factor. Like, yeah, it can be a bit here, it can be a little overdone, but end of the day, it's just enjoyable. It depends on your taste and how you like it, if you've enjoyed it or not. So that's just me as a random anime fan, because I can relate to a lot of the characters. That's what as a grown man, that's what keeps me entertained by watching on TV. Because lately, the anime industry have definitely made an impact. They look more realistic than just being quote unquote cartoony. They have like almost real personalities. Their voices are voiced by real people. It's almost like at times they're coming right out of the TV screen, talking deliberately to you at times. Like if you're the main male protagonist, or if you're just an ordinary bystander. It's a strange phenomenon, and it gets me every time.
Operators are now standing by.
Okay, Robert Johnson, we don't want to leapfrog, mate. No spoiler alerts. You don't want to ruin the build-up of what I have in store for that. Either case is when you said about the whole thing, Star Wars, the Battle of Sodor. Jeez, look, let's not go back.
Yeah, let's not mix Star Wars with Thomas, all right?
Listen, in today's time, it's a 50-50. It's okay for creativity and everything.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I still see the Thomas Star Wars parodies, which is quite funny. I mean, actually doing parodies and Tom stuff, that's old school. That's been going on.
Like I said, I'd rather have Star Wars and Transformers than Star Wars and Thomas, even though I love Thomas, but you know what I mean.
Even though some people always love to do the whole Star Trek versus Star Wars trend that's been going on for ages.
Yeah.
That never gets old. Well, that would be quite a nice crossover, though. I still would like to see that.
Beam me up, Scotty.
God. And then you got what's next? You got Florence Gospel doing a Darth Vader impression, which is like, "No, Gordon, I am your brother."
Jesus gosh.
I know.
No, man.
I can see that, yeah.
No, Thomas, I am your brother.
Oh, no. Don't put Timothy as Darth Vader. He's too small to be...
Timothy would be more like the Palpatine, if any other character.
I don't know about that. I think Diesel or Diesel 10 would be that way.
Yeah.
Then again, what's more enjoyable than seeing any of them getting shoved down by steam engines when they get there?
Either Edward, Toby, or Sir Topham Hatt would be Yoda.
No, I
would say Toby would be more of like Obi-Wan.
I think Obi-Wan kind of blenders with Toby and Edward almost.
Spencer would be Han Solo, definitely.
Yes.
Just sick. Are you serious? I think Han Solo would be blended more like I can see.
What, Gordon, James?
No, James definitely. I actually know what I can see. James
I
doing
love James as Spencer.
James Solo, as he would be known as.
Oh, that would be nice.
That would be
But then
quite.
who would Spencer be then? It's just some random bounty hunter?
Oh wait, him as either not Jango Fett, but Boba Fett. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
Go on.
Spencer could be Jango Fett, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as for all the others, like I just said, it's just a crazy limitation of it. Like, but as I was saying about the whole thing what Robert said, like we've already seen it happen before, but in today's time it would be like, I mean the Star Wars parody and Thomas parody or anything else, that can still work. But like to actually have it done, like an actual crossover, if you did it in any different series, would be quite difficult. It'd be fun challenging it, but it depends on your audience. Like we already saw it happen. We've already seen it with Captain Punjab. Remember when he did the Railway Inspector, and Darth Vader of all people was that guy, and then he was doing, if any of you guys remember that, and then he came back again and tried to lay havoc on the railway, and it was a bit of a cluster, but it was funny back then in 2007. Like that was cool, like for the time, but in today's time now, it'll be like, I'm not so sure.
Oh, they finally added Spencer on Blue Train with Friends.
Oh, nice. Hey there, Tommy Trainz. Nice to see you again.
Hey, Kane.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill out here for a bit before I get ready.
Fed's been gone for a long while, pal. Anyways, besides all that, guys, I will admit though, like if people need to do crossovering when it comes to Thomas and that stuff, I mean on Trainz it's kind of all right, but you gotta be wary with the target audience. Like I saw them do it once with DC and Thomas. Like there was one YouTube user who did it for fun when he
Are
did
you
it.
talking about the Thomas DC from the official channel with the Thomas and superhero Marvel crossover like that?
Yeah, that's the one I'm referring to, Tommy. There was that one I remember where Thomas and Percy went on the turntable and they went spinning around in circles and they were like wearing Batman and Robin's armory and they had to go and find the Cape Crusaders.
Thomas, you gotta come back with me. Where? Back to the future.
Oh no, let's not go that far, pal.
I don't recognize it.
I don't think we need to.
Is everyone still okay with Thomas horror stories?
Yes.
I like them. I love
It's funny because that's the most creative thing that we see today still. I mean, everybody likes a little bit of a creep in there, but nowadays...
Don't call Thomas at 3 a.m.
No, it's like...
I hate that one. I flipping hate it.
I actually laugh my head every time I hear that. I kind of laugh my head off with that tone line. It does sound funny though, but at the same time, it's just been I wouldn't say too dark or so, but like I said before in the last stream, we've seen a rise of like when people say with me, people always say it was me who changed the fandom forever in a good way.
No, it wasn't you.
But it wasn't me. Maybe I was among the many of them who did, but I wouldn't say I was the first one. But then again, it wasn't intentional, but if it was, then I guess a good self pat on the back may have been a good thing because maybe it was a new generation at the time back in 2014 when I started it, because everybody was getting into this, like look at what Shunter Production did with his ghost stories. They were very good.
Oh, has anyone heard that Scarlori Rheneas left the fandom?
I heard that he did leave the fandom. We were
yeah, I follow his Instagram.
I actually saw a stream, but I don't know what was that about. He just said, "Oh, just something wrong." I don't know what's the context behind him leaving. His videos and music are so good, but there's no explanation why.
I don't know him personally, but I do admit he was one of the best music composers in the fandom area.
I'm back. Sorry.
It's all right, Fred. It's just that he knew how to lay it down so well.
Well, boyos, I'm gonna go get ready for work. I'll probably see y'all in the next one.
Well, if continue on with your job, Michael. Again, maybe that's what might keep you going. Focus on that. It doesn't matter how much money you make, as long as you've got something that will keep you active.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gabe Winston. Oh, nice to see you too as well. I haven't heard you in a long while. Yeah, I know the 311 film. Everybody keeps talking about it
See
still.
here.
See you, Michael. Yeah, it was. I still consider it to be the best, because the writing was tremendous. The casting was difficult, but I'm still glad that I still get, I wouldn't say critic reviews, but a lot of people do love it. Some still cry to this day about it. Some tell me that they feel sorry about the 311 character. They always, they all throw their own opinions about it, but not once have I had any negativity about it. But that was the movie that ruined a lot of things. And to be quite honest, it was the movie that brought out a lot of demons in my life. In reality, sadly, that's the thing that really, ugh, I was very close to canceling it, but back in those days, I was a guy who would be like, that doesn't mean anything. I continue on until I get it done. That was my mind process back then. So, anyways, Fred, you were gone for quite a while. We were wondering if you were ever coming back.
Yeah, sorry about that. My dad came back from his business trip,
Oh, I see.
and I had to do like unpacking for groceries.
I see. Either ways, lads. Anyways, Thomas, Trainz, and Gusta, anything you want to talk about? Anyways, afterwards, because I won't have long much to do on this.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that that fan-made Thomas film I were talking about last time. Something about a tunnel, and it had to do with those 3 engines from the I think it's called the I can't think something in Sudbury Railway. It's 3, just like Lily, Adam, and Colin. I think. I just
I
can't.
know which one you're referring to. It's the one from the Ballyhoo branch or whatever it was.
No, it's
That legitimately get me chills when I was a kid. That it legitimately, gave me chills. Like my mind playing with the creepy music, and especially from that movie.
Yeah, I just can't find it. I don't think Thomas 1 ever 2 Henry 3 made it. I think it was a different creator.
No, it wasn't that one. It was actually. I think I know which one you're referring to, mate. I'll give you the link.
Yeah,
The Great Western Engines.
oh, I think it might be because I remember at the beginning. I think it was either Oliver or Donald telling the story. I can't remember what. It was it was on like a Halloween, and it was like
I think I know which one you're referring to, mate. I know which one it is. I think I found it for you.
it had like a part 1 and a part 2 because it was they had to space it out, Good, but
Oh God, I see. Apparently, somebody called Daylight 3 has been doing remakes of the Sodor Mist. Holy criminy! That's the recent something called Sodor Mist, Iron Horse and his stories. Jeez.
Yeah, people's like
What?
doing like one of those creepy fanfics, like basing
That's-
off from
that's
the
the
famous
latest
Soder Fallout like that.
That was the recent new one in recent in the
I've
dark
become the victim who had fallen into the rabbit hole.
or the minister, whatever it was. Hang on, I think it's here somewhere. Hang on. It's not what I think it is. I think it's this one here. Holy sh! Is that what I think it was? Hang on.
I remember the railway. It's called the Wells. Wait, I know who could have made it. I think it could have been not Norwest, not Wild Norwester. No, no way.
No,
Maybe,
he
He
didn't.
never makes scary stories.
yeah, I don't know if he made that one particularly. I'm not sure. What's
I
it
just
called?
definitely want to show my.
I found it.
Oh my!
I think I found it, guys. I found it. There it is.
Oh yeah,
Found
hold on,
it.
I'm trying to find.
Oh, Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, can I send you my Discord on the DeviantArt chat?
If you'd like me to, that's fine. Also, Gustard here has one too. You can join his too. You feel right at home if you'd like to. That'd be all right, Guster?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm always looking for new members.
You'll find
All
it.
right.
Yeah, that'd be fine. We can do it afterwards. Or yeah, that's one way of doing it. I thought I recognised you. One of my DA mates. Cheers, pal. I found it, Guster. I found it.
Yeah, because I swear I had. I don't know if it's called Tunnel of Terror or something.
No. Go in the chat, and you will
Oh, I'm
go to
trying to.
private chat, and you will get the answer.
Oh, yeah, here. I'm gonna copy the link so that way I don't leave the
Oh
stream.
no, you won't. You won't. I've done it before too, and I haven't left anything.
All right, let's see what we got.
Are you gonna show something?
Oh, well,
There's your answer.
I mean, it wasn't really it, but it's close. Cause I
See,
remember watching this series before, but now I
think
was thinking of it's something to do with it was on the Wellsworth and Suttery where it had Adam, Colin, Lily,
Oh
and it
wow, guys!
and it was
Oh,
and for some reason I think it was either no, not Colin. No, it was Adam. Adam was like taking a train, goes into his tunnel and doesn't come out the other side, and it's a whole like mystery where it.
Is it where the ending where Lily goes into the tunnel and then she disappears with the dramatic music?
Yes, I think so.
I think that legitimately gave me goosebumps. Holy
But,
fudge butters!
guys,
but yeah, I
guys,
can't figure out what the. I forget what the title's called. I swear I
know.
remember finding it like last year. I just don't know what it was called.
Sorry.
It might come back. Guys, you're not
Uh,
gonna believe it, but I just got a reply back from Silverband. First time he spoke to me.
Oh wow.
The one who does the rail tours.
Oh well.
You know, and he's actually unexpected. He's actually the one who's responsible for me for trying to get my passion back for my fanfics.
Oh.
You know what the ones I was doing about my American tours. If you haven't seen that, tell me Trainz, check that out. You know the ones called Thomas and the American Visitors.
In your DeviantArt.
Yeah. Well, it was.
I still haven't read it yet.
You need to. I've done a couple of them already.
I'll get to it.
It's getting better. Yeah, you can thank Silver Band for this. This was the inspiration I needed to get back into writing again, and it's because of his
Oh,
it's because of his
I actually thought you actually came up with your own ideas like that. I
I
didn't know
did.
you got.
I did.
It's
Yeah.
called inspiration. So what if I steal flipping content?
No.
I
Nothing
apologize.
like that. No. Nothing
I couldn't
like
even
that.
get it out of my head. Can
But
I also
basically,
try?
though, Silver Band definitely it helped me inspire to get back what I needed to do. So props to him, dude, man. Just wow, that's just fantastic.
I definitely.
yes.
You want to see my
Uh,
horror video?
Oh God, we don't want to go there, do we?
Uh,
Whoa, the heck? What's that about? Sorry, my thing just acted a little bit crazy on camera.
what the frick's going on here?
Huh?
Thanks. But
Kane, I sent you my Discord username.
Yeah, I saw it, mate.
Yeah,
Something's-
thanks.
Okay, Wilson's really go in the chat here, mate. That's really good.
wait, something's not right.
Why is?
What's wrong, mate? What's up?
So
Gus?
in my server, Jai's like, Gus, please. And I'm like, what are you asking me for?
Okay, mate, I got you.
Yeah. Sometimes they're like, yeah, they
Alright,
but
I got you, pal.
Um,
thanks.
plus I'm still looking for that.
Oh dear.
Jeez.
Oh, I see you got your friends with GameLock and D16. Nice. I know both those guys really well.
Yeah.
You seem pretty you don't seem too well there, Fred, with that cough you got. Have you recently recovered from a flu or something?
Hold on.
Oh no, my dad gave me a spicy quesadilla to eat for some reason. He said it will be good for me. Because I usually don't eat spicy food, and he says that it's good, that the spice is good for my stomach.
Well, if you want to have something that I have, you should try and have garlic. Try and eat something with garlic because that's how I help with my stomach. If I tell me twice what happened, you kind of just went off.
Something's up with the share screen that I can't show. I just had to refresh.
Okay, much better.
Thanks, Thanks, Gabe. Like I have garlic pizza. Like I've just had it with mine. It does wonders for my stomach. Really works. Okay.
You want to watch it? It's pretty much like my
Well,
own creepypasta basing off inspirations.
that's alright. Let's just see what you got then.
All right, let's. I hope no flipping ads ruins this.
Wow.
I'll just
I
wait.
And there isn't, I don't think.
Hold on, it's still loading.
I have
There it is.
the old.
You still have the what, Fred?
I have the old what is it? The old Diesel 10 from 2001
Hmm,
in Wooden Railway.
nice.
It's my most prized possession. Diesel 10 is my favorite character, believe it or not.
I like Diesel 10 too as well because he was like a villain, but Diesel always reminds me of being the top villain of the franchise. But I always felt like it's funny I bring this up so many years later. I always felt that the two were definitely in cahoots. Like, what if, in coincidence, what if I used to think, what if Diesel had sent Diesel 10 as part of his doing to get rid of the railway at the time? Because I felt there was something of a connection between the two of them. Definitely in cahoots.
See, I always thought of Diesel 10. I first of all, I love his design. The colors they really suit him. Like, and the claw.
Yeah,
And
Pix.
I
Oh,
really
no,
like what.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
oh, wow. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of that one episode where like Thomas becomes like the Terminator from Diesel 10.
Oh god, don't bring that. Oh god, the one which was called Thomas Blows His Stack. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I remember how hilarious that was.
Hasta la vista, Benny.
Yeah. I love the story pseudo. Take that, you scared rush out of her. And then it's like what? And then at the end it was, and then but it's like upside down. It's like oh nuts. And then at the end they have like the silly shades on. And there's like, why'd you have to go and kill Thomas for? He owes me $20. I remember laughing my head off. I was like, what would an engine with money want?
People always think that Thomas was my favorite character. And like not really. No. I think like besides Diesel 10, Gordon is definitely like my second best favorite.
How funny is that? Because Gordon follows second place as well. But with me, I was always into the big engines. Henry has always been my number one, personally. Because of his story, his back character, especially when he suffered from his health problems of being ill all the time. It kind of reminded me of myself when I was younger. I'm still young as a grown man, but what I meant was, as a child growing up, I suffered from tremendous bowel problem. And I was very, very ill, because of my mature birth. Oh, good
This is
lord.
scary.
Okay, Tommy, I can see what you're trying to do. It does look kind of scary, but at least it's kind of tolerable.
Yeah. It's like something basing out from the Shed 17, most likely. And there's an ending. I don't know if you can still see it.
That's
I've
Trainz.
I've honestly lost what you mum me.
And there's that ending.
I thought that said you mum me.
What?
It says you ruined me. Like that.
It's...
Ruined me. And then Thomas wakes up from a dream and was like, ugh.
No,
What?
I have to explain this because I want to reassure you guys that Thomas is okay because he's not actually dead, but rather he was an actor playing himself because he has no idea what the TV producers were doing to him. But once he was in the works getting repaired, and then the TV producers were showing to him, he was like, "What the bloody hell is wrong with you?" And then the TV producers were like, "Well," so yeah. It's like pretty much basing off one of those creepy pastas like that.
Oh, good. I think you were trying to make a combination of like the realm of 81 and a bit of Thomas and the Railway Children almost there slightly.
The creepy pasta, Thomas and the Children.
Yeah. And a bit of Rare Airtel 81.
I just don't know if you did hear the audio.
I did hear the audio. It was okay.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was going to redo it.
Yeah, thanks, Campbell. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was cool. See, I always have I like the people who are able to like make like the films with, Trackmaster and stuff like that. I haven't started doing it because like it's cool that what you guys do, because what I do, I move around trains in a program. You guys move around trains in real life. You have to pull them by a string sometimes, and like sometimes it's stop motion. So good job to you. Good effort in that.
Thanks.
I was able to use only when I tried to do it with wooden railway. I had to use a little string to pull attach and everything. That's all I could do.
Can we talk about? Sorry.
It didn't work out well for me though. Tried, just didn't work out.
Can we talk about the new Wooden Railway reboot? You know what they're doing.
I've seen, yeah, for a little bit. Yeah,
I still don't actually have it in my stores.
I haven't seen any of them just yet, but I will admit I'm looking forward to seeing them up close. They definitely have stepped in the right direction, but I will say give it more time. But at least the Wooden series comeback has finally, not been forgotten, and it's good to see that Thomas and the others and the new generation are going to start to roll in, and then it'll give us guys a kind of a memory of what we had, but it's going to show that a little bit of nostalgia blended with a little bit of modernization can actually work. That's kind of how I look at the whole thing, which
we are revolutionary.
Plus, at least they got like Percy the right size where he's actually small, because he is. Unlike unlike Learning Curve, though they've done.
Oh.
What's wrong with Learning Curve?
No,
but the thing is, but I just
talk about that.
I can see someone just be like, unlike Learning Curve, there's just like a spam of photos.
I think the early 2000 faces were actually supposed to represent from the early 2D animations.
There's like the 90s, they were good. Oh my god.
Yeah, the 90s were all.
I mean, I like the 1994. The whole thing with like James, Percy, how they made the characters, because I enjoy the fact that they actually made the funnels taller than the domes, and that was like, this is exactly what it's. Plus the simplicity of the model makes it work. Plus the TV style faces, which were very nice. Besides the
accurate.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
Look, so this is the Diesel 10 from the Thomas and the Magic Railroad Wooden Railway set. Has anyone actually ever owned one of these? Because I've never seen this model.
I haven't seen that before.
I think it's like some sort of prototype.
Yeah.
In my life, I really want to have like a Wooden Railway Diesel 10. Like it just like pushes the claw, like it's like a punching like that. Instead of like moving around, like clumping like that.
I think I know what you mean by that. Yeah, I see where you're coming
from.
Hold
on, you guys are freezing for me. I'm gonna load into a new Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Oh, hey, Gusta, look who's with us.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, hello everybody.
Hey.
Yo,
I don't know
what's up, homie?
Hey, Jimmy, what's up, bro?
I'm good. How are you, Glenn?
It's been a long while, although I did leave you a couple more messages on Discord. Though.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did see that. So I heard Fred was talking about a Wooden Railway Diesel 10.
Yes, he was. Came at the right time. Except you just missed the bit. You're gonna have to rewatch that last few seconds because
I saw a bit of the few seconds. You guys hating about Learning Curve Percy.
Yeah,
Can I ask what's wrong with Learning Curve? Like, what the hell?
I'm just saying, like, how they made Percy was, because he's supposed to be small. I was just like,
Well, is it because he's like the exact same size as Thomas?
Yeah.
You guys were freezing for me. I had to leave. Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay, so Fred, You were saying something about a wooden diesel 10, someone owning about a wooden diesel 10.
Yeah, I've never. What I was saying is I never seen anyone own that diesel 10.
I actually owned that as a kid.
Bro, no way.
Yes, he
Yes
did.
way.
That's cool.
Although I will
That's-
admit I was very stupid and I actually managed to break Pinchy.
No. Oh.
Is it
I mean,
because he
I
couldn't,
can't. I
like,
can't blame
he
you.
cannot rotate?
They're
Yes.
easy. They're easy
Yes.
to break. They're weak plastic. It's easy to break.
I was a
Basically-
kid. I didn't know.
We
I
don't
was,
blame
like,
you. Nobody
really
blames you.
stupid.
Honestly,
No, that
nobody
just
blames you.
happens. If that had been me, I would have been crying my eyes out because if I broke something by accident, I'd make a big deal out of it. That because I
I
always
just broke
treat
so many
everything
toys.
like the real thing. It's part of my condition, mate. But anyways, speaking of Percy, now that we're on the subject on the wooden thing, here's this. Was this what you were referring to, Gusta, about him being the right size in the 90s when they got it right?
Huh? No, I mean like details, but
Like this
whenever
one,
they.
like this one, for example, like this one here.
Oh,
yeah,
that's nostalgia.
yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with the new Percy, as you can see on your left, that's. I mean, I like how they did that. Made
Like,
him a bit smaller.
I got him correct.
In
Now
the
the,
bottom right corner, is that the one you're talking about?
No,
the one next to the OG Percy, that's nostalgia for me.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they got his face looking correctly. Percy looks a lot younger. I've still got mine still with what's left of his paint. He's still intact. But yeah, he was
Yeah.
actually.
I mean the 2000s Percy, the one next to the new one.
Oh wait, the 2003 one.
That one looks like
Yeah.
it has Thomas's face.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean. It looks young.
No, it's meant to be based upon Percy's cartoon 2D face.
The one that we
they
know.
use for the one that they use for promo arts.
Well, how about that one? They even did a light and sounds one. I didn't know they did that version of Percy. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
No, they
I
did.
did. I never owned that. I never owned that Percy or James, but I did own the lights and sounds Thomas.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
funny
used
is
to
that
buy
I
like
should-
3 wooden railway Thomas like that, but
Yeah,
I
Thomas,
ended
there
up
he is.
destroying him.
Speaking of which,
Oh,
there
so-
he is.
Yes. Oh, that's
That's
the one.
like-
I
That's
wish
the one
I can
have,
have
yeah.
like the old style one, but most likely that's the one. That's the one. The early 2002.
There's like 2 versions of that Thomas. One with the round funnel and one with the squared funnel.
Squared funnel.
I've got one that's very rare. Hang on. But this one is the one that, if you remember, as I just tried to show you, wherever the heck it went.
How much
Guys,
of it's the tired
Maybe
expression
this
face,
one.
Thomas?
Oh, that is garbage. I hate that look. I mean, the face is small and it kind of
His
looks.
face is goddamn small.
He's that too small, brother.
can I show you guys something?
Hang on.
when Thomas is
Hold on.
when
Oh,
Thomas is
God.
on. I just,
And that's
yeah.
Gordon.
I have that
Oh,
Gordon. Let me
so-
tell you guys a story about that Gordon. I was trying to run that.
Like one wooden railway.
What was that about?
I was
sorry,
just
I
say,
I
well,
beg your
actually,
pardon?
more than likely, I should say, unlike Mattel.
Oh,
No.
It
Oh,
is-
I thought you were going to say the bloody learning curve again. I was like, no, don't do that.
Learning curve, may I ask? What's wrong with it? I mean, I don't
I
find
mean-
it.
yeah, I'm stuck on that too.
I mean, the fact that
God.
when Percy was coming about in those early years, they
Yes,
made him to where he's the size as Thomas, and I'm like, well, that's all fine and well, but still.
I think a lot of us thought they were the same size if you think about it, because they were small tank engines, except Percy had 4 wheels and Thomas had 6.
I mean, I think
Mhm.
Thomas was longer than Percy as far as running board.
He weighs,
but-
man. He's an 8.
Yeah.
Did anyone like own the wooden railway version of a better view for Gordon?
I think some of the Thomas Wooden Railway does.
I
I-
had that as a kid, and that was the only Gordon I ever had.
Speaking of wooden railway, let me tell you something. When I go to an online shopping, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I actually purchased wooden railway, but I did not actually know, and you might be pissed at me, that they were Chinese knockoffs.
Oh,
we wouldn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
my place is
no.
actually full of garbage Thomas toys, which are knockoffs. I don't have the
Same
decent
here,
toys that you
same
guys
here.
have in your
I-
Hey,
country.
guys. Guys, I think you're gonna be. You know when I told you about? Oh, gee, you know when I told you about Thomas modeling? Oh, you know what you guys would love to have had? I got a
What?
wooden Thomas as well, but it's the rarest, and it looks good. And you guys would be dieharding to have it.
Wait, which
Show
one?
it to us.
The one, like the first one, like the
Oh,
1990s.
no, this one.
Oh,
What?
Brio.
Oh, crap.
Brio?
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta be.
Come on,
Rio Diesel 10 is the most accurate piece of
Byro. Come on, Thomas. Where are we? Oh, there he is. There's a better shot of. I
Or-
can't get this
What?
play things to enlarge.
That,
I
that's
like
the
how they
Chinese
made,
knockoff lady that I
like-
used to have, but I also painted its smoke box regularly gold or bronze.
I got a couple things to say. Can I say it?
Yeah, sure.
So,
There we
look, that one right there, that one right next to the Brio Thomas, that's the one I have.
There we are.
What?
This is the one I've got.
Wow, it's
I
beautiful.
remember
My.
seeing videos made about that.
I remember
So
watching
cute.
like Kurt
It's got his
Lee,
face back
someone I
correct.
can't remember.
I think Diesel 10
What,
in
was with the magnets?
That's just
The
how they
ma-
did it back then. That's how Byro was back then.
Those magnets are a bit
that
small.
look, Kane, go back up.
I think.
That Thomas right next to the Brio one, to the right. Yep, that is the one I own, and I got it for $5, along with an old Edward
That's-
tender. I got an Edward tender that was
$5?
from
No,
1990s.
that looks like a Chinese knockoff.
It is a
Yeah.
Chinese knockoff.
And talk
Wow.
about
The Chinese
size.
knockoff that I
How
have
about
is
that for a
actually
size
Lady,
difference?
Old Slowcoke,
Oh,
Ricky
yeah.
D, the recycling
Yeah.
car, like
Look
that,
how small that black engine
and even the
is
soda line
compared to
caboose is red
Thomas.
and yellow.
It's supposed to be
An-
like a German engine or whatever it is.
That looks like the
Another-
Oh, hang
exact
on, I
same
meant to get a
engine. that-
Byro's of Percy. I didn't know. I forgot about that.
A couple,
Huh?
a couple more things.
They,
I
they
gotta
also
say.
did one with they also did one with Gordon.
And with Duck as well. I didn't know that. I forgot
There's
about
Duck
that.
with black wheels.
And
Wow.
there's Henry. I forgot
Yeah.
about this.
Whoa, they
And
actually
Ben-
got
and
his
Ben's as
wheels.
well.
Holy crap.
That's
You didn't
Byro
even
for you.
notice James.
This is in the night. This is in the, as you said, as
They got Daisy?
said. This is the 90s, pal.
Wait, go to the there
It
go-
is.
I actually have a wooden railway Daisy because I never had a Daisy.
This
I
is
have-
the one I got of her.
I
No,
think
wait,
that's the one, but I think it's the the early 2000s version.
Let me tell you guys something. So I
Wait,
got
there was a splat. There was a splat.
Splatter.
Splatter. There was a Mario splatter.
That's the lady that I use. That's the lady that I got. And
That
that
looks
is
like
the
a
exact same
knockoff.
model that I got, but I was to remove her face, use a coin for her smoke box, and then painted it the exact same color. But I use a bronze spray paint, inspired from Magic Railroad parody.
Oh, there it is. That's the one I got of Thomas in that where he's rolling.
You
I've
have
still
got to
an-
be
I've still
bloody
got an
kidding me.
Clarabelle. That's the one I got.
I just got Annie and Clarabelle separately.
And there's the other version of Thomas that I wish I could have had as a backup.
I
Which
wish I
is,
have an old style Thomas wooden railway.
well,
where's the other
one thing I will tell you guys about the new wooden railway Gordon. The new wooden railway Gordon, I respect what they did with the wheels, but I see how everyone did it with 8 wheels in Gordon, because this Gordon, the new one, it does not run well on junctions as they did with the new wooden railway. He always split his wheels, and whenever I was trying to make a film by pulling a string, he would always split his wheels and I would have to adjust it. It was not good.
Wouldn't that also happen with the old Gordon?
I don't think so, no, probably not.
Here's the one with James with the bio one.
Yeah.
Right there.
And another thing, you guys know the new Gordon, not the reboot, the Gordon that Mattel made, you know?
Yeah.
Can I say Duncan?
Well, I
the
saw the Gordon that Mattel
Yeah, that
made
one,
that
that
had
Duncan.
like 6
Holy
wheels.
shit! What
and
happened to his face?
the Gordon that had the Gordon
Like he has been through some shit.
It looks like
think
he
he
has like
I think
achy
he had
face
another
like
stroke when
Scruffy.
he saw. I think he had another stroke when he saw the eyes. Ah!
Oh,
See, the Gordon that was with 6 wheels and was owned by Mattel, my store was selling it for $25, and it was
Really? Wow.
it was a bad deal, just a bad
That's a
deal in
fucking
general.
bargain.
That's
That's a
terrible.
bad deal.
Terrible.
What I will say though, it's probably because it had full paint on instead of just
Half paint.
yeah,
I'll
exactly.
be right back.
Because it's so expensive to use paint on wood. Like I get it, the wood is expensive. That's the expensive part, but
Very expensive. Yeah, there's nothing expensive than that.
yeah.
Like the original Thomas would make no sense. Like, why the fuck would they like replace wooden railway for just something that was a piece of shit? Something that was going to be a piece of shit from the beginning. Even though they did go back to the drawing board and fixed it.
Maybe it took them a while to know, oh, this isn't going to work out.
And they were right. It didn't. And then they went back to just wooden railway again, but just a little different.
It's still okay. I think it'll be a lot more safer and less. And it's wood after all. It's a wooden railway. Don't complain.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, and when I had my first Flying Scotsman train model, this was the one I got.
Wow, that is super
Oh,
detailed.
very
I
nice.
love that. That's cool.
This was
very, very nice.
This was my first wooden steam engine I had before getting Thomas.
As they say, he looked very smart.
Yes, and he came with a small little coach. There it is. This was the one I got, which came with a wooden biro coach at the time.
That's a small ass coach.
Bro, they do not make like coaches for wooden railway anymore. I went on
And I got this as well, and I got this one as well. The Lord of
Oh,
Isles.
come on.
That looks like the
that's
City of
That's a
Truro.
really nice one.
I thought that was the Truro, but it isn't. It's the Lord of the Isles. This is what happened when I was just starting to get into wooden railway at the time. I was only about
All right, I'm back.
like 2 years old at the time when I first started getting them. And of course, who can forget this icon? You know, the icon GW Little Biro.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
That's the one. That's the one I had. Now I know where I got my second card truck from with the coal thing.
Does anyone even have? Oh, I have coal. I also have a Coldy.
You gotta be kidding me. Is that
but not
I have this Coldy. I have this Coldy.
And this one too.
Oh, you bloody!
He beats you.
Been beaten. You
Wait,
got
no, that's Godred. That's Godred.
Oh yeah, you think so? Here's my truck.
I know.
Yeah, that's Godred.
Oh, no.
Here's the custom I just shown. These are
those go
customs.
for like hundreds of dollars.
I got
These
the
are
brown
customs,
one.
by the way.
I've got a smaller, darker, browner version, but
I
not
also
the
have
gray
Daisy.
middle one.
I also have a wooden railway Daisy.
I haven't.
I
I
got
haven't.
so
I have
much
an
wooden
Edward.
railway. I will.
What is
Hold on, let me
this?
I
grab.
don't know if you guys can see it
Now-
okay, but I
This
I
is a
have the
2003 model.
have the Edward tender.
Nice. The Edward
I-
tender. It looks
I
pretty
don't-
big.
I don't.
This is the
know.
Brio that I used to have. This is the diesel that I have.
Nice.
I also have the this diesel 10. The claw got lost, so I had to replace it with a new one.
God,
out of
that's even
Lego.
10 times huge. Man, I like it, bricks.
Oh no,
Here's-
no, that's not even
Here's
a
the
big
here's
one.
this custom of this engine.
Oh, for a second I thought it was the ghost.
Steamer.
This is
It's
actually
Steamer.
Steamer from 5 Minutes at Smuggers.
Whoa!
And then
And
I
look at
have
what-
this.
Here's the Slender engine I made. Here's the Slender engine I made.
Whoa, that's
Wait
Wait,
a
let's
sec,
see what else
wait
they
a
got. A
second.
bunch of these boys.
Slender engine's meant to be a tender engine.
Give him a round of applause.
Oh,
That's the one. Yeah, that's the
I
one.
wish I could
Oh
have
my
that. I wish I can have
God.
that, Thomas. Also this one.
Stephanie, you gotta be.
I've got that version of Stephanie, I think.
Oh, and
but
here's my
I want
1994
to have had.
Percy,
Yep,
which
and
I.
Man, you guys
there's
picked the
the
good
lovely-
stuff. Here's
that's the
my
lovely
Mavis.
Percy.
That's the one I
Look at the
prefer. 'Cause
modifications
it
I
looks
did on
very good.
Mavis.
Here's my wooden railway, Thomas.
Oh, that one looks so nice.
We're
Ah,
all
yeah.
showing wooden railway. Holy crap!
I have
That
this.
is-
Look
I
what I
Nice.
did with Mavis. Look what I did with Mavis.
what you turned it
That's,
into.
that's interesting.
I have this one from 2009.
Oh,
You
nice.
bloody bastard.
1994.
I also have Annie
gang.
I was
Clarabelle.
got version of James, except mine's got a little bit of a darkness into his red a
Oh,
little
shit,
bit.
let me-
Here, I also got Annie and Clarabelle.
Now we're having ourselves a Thomas
I
wooden
also
box.
got this one, the one with the gold dome.
Oh,
Oh,
is that the one?
um,
with
Mine
the-
didn't have a gold dome. Mine was a red.
I'm-
Mine
well,
was red.
this was the 2000 and.
Man, there's got a lot of
2001.
dust.
But
Here's-
the one thing I don't like besides, well, man, the face could be a bit there. I mean, who could say no to this face?
so
You
much
know, I
dust
mean,
in
it's
No,
this.
it looks like James.
It just looks
It
crooked.
looks very accurate to him.
man.
I have this
But
remote
I don't know.
control.
I
person.
might get like a
There's my
Gordon
Chinese
and
knockoffs of
Henry
Ricky
in
and
like the old
recycling
style,
troublesome truck
where
like
it's
that.
like 1994, maybe. I don't know. If I find one, I
Yeah.
might buy it.
I have this remote control Percy.
Really?
Yeah, look.
I have like these Chinese knockoffs of these troublesome trucks.
Look at this. Look at this one.
Hang on.
Yeah, sorry.
Here's something here that I think you're gonna like. With speaking of wooden railway, we're gonna go a little nostalgic as well. Like, holy shit, I'm going way back nostalgic. But when I was
think
actually
wooden.
watching
I think
this
wooden
anime-
railway is the best
So,
piece of
so
Thomas
this is
merchandise.
my old
Oh.
Henry, and yeah, I painted on him, which is why I got
This is my
this
1999
guy,
Henry.
replacement.
That's the best version of Henry I still. That's the one I've got, and
Yeah.
it looks just like him.
Yeah, they're like
This is
I'll
the
take your
90
entire
This is
stock.
the 1999 Henry. Look
I'll
what
take
happened to him.
the brother.
I turned him into Siren Engine, basing off Siren Head by
Whoa,
Trevor
that
Henderson.
Oh,
looks-
nice! I
that
like
that
that.
looks
I also
more
gave
like
it
a
the
cool
tender with
scrap
the
engine.
silver.
Is that meant to
match.
be like a scrap? Is that's meant to be like a scrap engine for the background?
Yes, but this is my
Yes.
my OC, basing off Siren Head from Trevor Henderson.
Based on Siren Head.
I also gave it the Siren like that.
And here's my because I have so many 2003
You wanna see a
Thomases.
Flying
This is the
Scotsman?
most least scratched one.
Oh,
Which
hang
I
on a
try to
second.
keep
I got a Thomas like that too. Hang on.
Oh,
I have
there's
this remote
Percy.
control Percy.
And
You guys wanna see
Right,
Flying
next, this can
Scotsman?
show you- This
Nice.
this stream's trying to beat the last one here. If we can keep this up.
but
there
believe me,
it is.
I have literally 10 boxes of Wooden Rally. You would
For
we
your
would take-
submission.
Whoa!
There's look at it.
If you
and
were
all
to,
this-
Kirsten, would you do any trading?
I got so
Here's
many
my,
Thomases.
lady
I
that I
mean,
was
if you
talking
wanna, I would definitely like to maybe trade at some point.
Like which ones you wouldn't want, or would like I'll trade you for this or that? You know.
Yeah. Oh, here I have a few custom.
Here's
Also
Patrick,
got
by
this.
the way.
Also got this boy here.
I just heard a
This
train
is
whistle
the
go
Patrick
off.
that I have.
Let me
I just heard a
see,
train
where
whistle go
is
off.
mine?
Yeah, I
He has the
actually have that
Erdl. He has the
Thomas.
Erdl one. He has the Erdl one.
I've got plenty of Erdl Thomases. I got a couple of them, including that version.
I got this guy from a market store.
At least he wasn't the
Wow.
one from.
Nice.
Mad
But yeah, I
Bomber.
got a bunch of
I have this
Erdl.
birthday Thomas, but I
Well,
don't know
I
where
also
it's
have
from.
Flying Scotsman,
up. Same. I got the Flying Scotsman, the Erdl one, but like new in box.
but apparently I gave him a
but-
custom tender that I customized, like a
Oh,
power
that's
tender.
alright. That's pretty accurate.
Like
I
what
also
it
have a
looks like.
Trackmaster Salty, like a 2009.
Yeah,
You guys know the the.
Does anyone
old
have this
Trackmaster-
one? Does anyone
Never
have this
seen
one?
that before.
No, I don't
Oh
know.
yes, I do. Yep, I got that one.
It didn't actually come along with a barrel like that.
Yeah, I came with like a milk barrel, which I also have in my.
Hey
Look,
guys, there's
right
something
here.
called-
This is the salty that I have.
We're gonna go a
The
little
picture
nostalgic,
is based
guys.
off of
You're gonna
season
like
4.
this.
Oh,
nice.
here's the oldest Sir Tom hat that I have. It's a
I used to have
1997.
it, but I lost it.
I lost
Yeah.
mine.
Oh,
Here's
I have
the
one like
old
that
locos.
too.
And the one what I like about it is that there's like so with the cheeks they're a little bit slightly different because with the because you know the rosy cheeks. So with the newer version, it was like a different paint. But I like
This
the
is
old
the
version.
Chinese knockoff version because I really want to have old slow coach.
I have this weird
And here's Scotty.
There's the one I got. Except mine had him with his
Here's
pink
my
eyes.
Scotsman.
Yep, that's the one I
yeah,
had.
so
version.
yeah, I have the 2013 one. I would like the
I
19.
was actually
I
thinking
think
I
it's
would have a wooden
1999.
railway
I
version,
think
but no, I
when it came out. I think
was able to get this one.
but I was able to get this one new in box.
I don't know when I got
stores.
mine, but I can't remember. But it was definitely sometime in 2000 and whatever it was.
You want to see my
I like this
modification
one.
of Bruno?
Yeah.
Here it is,
You-
guys.
you
Here's
want to see
something
my
you're gonna like.
modification?
Something from my old
Wait,
buddy.
hold on, hold on. Here,
Oh.
look at this. Look at this modification I did.
Ah,
I converted Bruno as a regular old caboose, but with 4 wheels instead of 8.
that makes
Thank
And I
sense.
also
God.
removed his face.
Thank God.
I only
not right.
bought Bruno because I need a caboose, even though I already have,
Here we go,
which is
guys.
this
Here's
one. Of course, I have this.
Here's something you're gonna like, guys. Something that before I voiced with, but I was a big fan of. Is one of my personal names, Guy 44. Here we go. Speaking about Wooden Railway, check this out.
Oh my goodness.
What is it? I'm trying to narrate.
Someone's broke the fourth wall. I don't know why. I don't know
I don't
why.
get
But I don't know why that just looks so bloody funny. Like Thomas is there and he's like looking there, and I don't know how he flipped his mouth around. It just looks hilarious. I don't know why, but this is how I would have done it back in the day.
I have this 2014 Soda Search and Rescue Thomas.
Who voices Rosie? That sounds bloody.
Rosie, you're looking at the wrong script.
Someone broke the fourth wall again, and I just thought that's just so funny, and it just to the face back to normal, and then I don't know
Yeah.
what.
I think I know how Dalek did that. He did that in probably photo editing.
Yeah, or was it word paint? I don't know how he did that, but back then it was so hilarious. Even I
I
couldn't.
got something funnier.
That's I've got that version of Rosie because it looks so. I just got it because of how adorable her face was.
I got that Rosie too.
It's just
But
lovable.
it's in storage.
But could you imagine if they did that re-release, just same facial features, just put her in her red livery instead, and with a headlamp? Perfect.
Probably.
Maybe you can like customize it like that.
That's just I don't know why it just looks so. Yeah, but whoever if you want to know who the voice of Rosie was at the time, it was a former Thomas Fandom fan who was very recognizable. This is before Liz and and some of the others that you might be familiar with. But this was done by the great Emily 619, aka Emily the Cutie Pie. That was her name.
The what the?
That was the one who voiced Emily in Miss Ivor and Blossom series. Who began the revolution of voice acting in the fandom.
Can I show?
I'm guessing she retired from the fandom.
She's gone now. I don't know how it happened, but she's definitely retired. I think. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh,
I
God.
have. I was looking at the store.
What was that about?
Here's all the Percy variants.
It's a Percy invasion.
Give me one. Give me one.
Dirty Percy.
Don't
Percy.
You'll never have.
I'll take your entire stock.
Tired face.
Oh wait, wrong face.
Hard at
You'll
work
never
Percy.
have these ones.
I thought you were going to say Dirty 10 Percy for some
chip.
reason. There, I thought you were saying Dirty Dent or whatever it was.
Then there's Jack Frost. Yeah. But
I
yeah,
know
there's like a silver Percy, but yeah, I at least got these 5 variants.
At least you got a stun double for Percy if he has an accident.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and here's the one Percy I can't stand the least. Let me find.
Oh, I don't know why.
You'll never have this.
It's either gonna be from Learning Curve or a new one.
Don't bring the learning
unlike Learning Curve.
Unlike Learning Curve.
They had to make.
Oh
it,
my god!
Goofy
It's a terrible.
Percy.
It's a terrible
really-
face.
Like
Look at
What's
this
the
face.
most rarest? What's the most
Zombie or
rarest Thomas item? Is it the whitefish troublesome truck or the troublesome brake van?
Let me see
Whitefish
what-
Troublesome Truck, definitely.
This
Here
one's
it
like
is. And also
never
there's
got
my
that
custom
version.
troublesome
I
brake
got that
van.
one. I got that one, but I never got the white version because they were so hard to find.
So
The
apparently the
white version?
Percy I.
You mean this one?
I
No,
got
that's not
that
a.
one, but never got the white fish version.
That's not a brake van. That's a box van.
Guys,
yeah,
look at
They
these
actually called it the troublesome brake van
goofy
for
ass
some reason.
Sonic, bro.
That's weird how they
Yeah.
call
Oh,
it that.
Lord.
It's the
I
box
had the
van.
whole set. Oh,
Here's
God.
here's the knockoff
I
recycling.
don't know. I mean, which one would you pick if you had to pick a Percy? Would you pick the 1994 or the 2000? Because I swear it's hardly even a competition.
both between.
It's just it's.
Has anyone ever had this
1994.
before?
1994.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
I figure so.
green, here's my
This face
green.
just doesn't work. This one, it has the right like.
I have one
Yeah.
final
I mean,
stretch. I have one final one.
if you could probably like carve his face off and then stick it on the 2001, it'd be fine.
You know, it would be quite hilarious.
Well,
I don't know
I
why.
mean, it
Fred,
would still
I think
look the
Fred would make
same.
a pretty good Percy voice over the way how he was reacting. Like, I'll take all your stuff.
I actually
whatever.
have like
Big
a
Percy's
knockoff
face then.
Rickety.
I'll take all your entire stock.
This
Oh,
is
God.
the
I'll
James that I
take your
have.
entire.
Hold on, let me show you the face.
I'll
Let me
take
show you
my
the
one
face real quick. Don't
Percy.
put me off.
And of course,
Rickety, the Chinese
Rickety!
version.
very nice.
And also
Edward.
the Sodor
Oh,
recycling.
yeah, recycling one. Yeah, they have like I think 2 recycling
Oh,
trucks.
This is the
There's, like,
Chinese
one that-
knockoff version. This is not
No
the actual
kidding.
version.
This is my favorite Edward. 'Cause I
the
like the simplicity, especially. Yeah, I like how they. I think it's like a
Just
2000
listen
and
to this. Just listen to this.
They just listen to this old man. Oh God, it's
this-
Edward.
this
Whoa!
old
Get
Yeah, I'm an old man.
Edward,
This
back
is
up.
the Trackmaster
Back
James.
up,
Am I-
Edward. You're too close. Too
God,
close, Edward.
This is the Trackmaster James I have.
Trackmaster, nice. Speaking of which, let's head back to what we were watching.
That's-
this is really
That's
clever.
the that's
like-
the new that's the
Alright.
new version of it. That was the like
2009 one, yeah.
2009.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What I find funny about that is that Thompson has lost all his eyebrows, and Rose's got her own.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he's probably
Thomas
had
has
that
definitely
model for
stretched
years.
right, thanks.
Hmm.
The island was covered in snow, yada yada yada.
Yada yada yada.
Yada yada yada.
This guy's like me. He is me and Dalek. We're very
Yeah.
similar. Yeah, you saying yeah? It is kind of like, what did you say? Like did someone talk over you or whatever it was? Couldn't remember.
About what they love most about Christmas.
Yeah, this was like doing the Christmas style of 1990, 80 or whatever it was. Oh yeah, this was 12 years ago.
Wow, I love the Christmas parties. Turkey.
This is really hilarious.
Time with my friends.
Apparently, what he did was he made Thomas and Rosie more like Mickey and Minnie Mouse. That's how he impersonated them. How cute is that? That works.
I mean, he grew up. He grew up with that. He grew up with Disney like that.
I'll be right
Disney.
back again.
I do think it kind of works. You can actually see a similar connection there.
Yeah, I can see it.
You.
And for some reason, her eyebrows are pink.
Wow, she's blushing with that. I think that was the eyebrow blush.
Oh wait, here comes my favorite. Oh my gosh, here comes my favorite part.
I'm very pleased with myself.
That's the James I had, not the gold.
Yes. Look at what he has. Look at what he's got on him. He's got snow on him.
I'll just rewind it. Hang on.
No, don't skip. No, don't skip. No, that's cheating.
Ah!
Oh god.
Say, get out,
Get him, get him.
Yeah,
I love that.
so
I
tough.
love that part so much. That is so
That's-
funny.
That's Dalek 443. He's a big, James lover. It's his favorite character he can associate himself with.
Oh,
I
that
got
is the
my
be-
face.
get him. Oh!
You wrote this anyway. What? I get paid extra for coming up with silly lines like that.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Well, they stopped paying me for that last year. You didn't even make videos last year. Who asked you? My mummy.
Mommy.
Oh, by the way, I also have this one.
I love this time of year.
The act, James Germs.
I love this time of year.
Ah,
Does
yes.
anyone have that one?
Oh my goodness, that is a
Yeah, I have
that's
to skip
Ah, yes.
And
the
by the way,
sticker
this is-
dice, yes.
This is a sticker face Gordon, but with the face, by the way.
That's similar
Oh.
to what I had, except it wasn't sticker faced.
I also have
I had a
Bob with.
I have a
Oh,
sticker
yeah, I
face
got all
Edward.
the.
but
Well,
it's
the thing
in
is, I
stor-
don't
but it's
have
in
the
storage.
Catherine in Erdl. All I have is Catherine as a wooden railway.
Alright, I'm back.
Here's
Sorry
a
about
Percy,
that.
but with a modified face.
Oh, I love that face on there.
I had to repaint him. Here's the famous villain from a Thomas fan series.
Oh,
Bluebell.
Yes.
My AU for Bluebell, that the reason why he has number 1 is actually he's going to take place Thomas.
oh my.
Oh.
That's not gonna go down well.
You guys think? Do you guys
Yeah.
think this is still rare?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, it.
I also have the Topham hat, by the way.
Ooh.
Do you guys know Five
Which
Nights at
actually goes
Freddy's?
well. Which
Yes,
actually
I
goes
know
well
that.
with the Bachman models because
I
it's
also
much
have a
smaller.
Nakayoshi Derek with custom wheels because the wheels are broken.
That's
something.
not bad. That's
I
pretty
used to have a Trackmaster Revolution. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear
Okay,
you.
good. Right. Well, what I was saying was, I used to have a Trackmaster Revolutionized Diesel 10. Holy crap, that is the worst motorized Diesel 10 you can get on the market. It is It
I
is so inaccurate. Like the scaling is horrible, and like it's just not good. And the face is just not even to mention the face.
Here's my railway series
I was
Duncan.
just cleaning. I was
That's
just
not too
cleaning
bad.
one of the toys off with from dust because it was collecting dust in my spot.
And here's Peter Sam, by the way.
With the new funnel. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Is it?
Slightly squashed.
Yeah.
Did
It's
he
a
have the
digital
old funnel
imprint,
or the new funnel when he was released?
He
I
only had
don't have. This is
nose.
the only Peter Sam I have.
You see,
Yeah,
I like the prototype Oliver,
I've got that version of Oliver. That looks
but
pretty good.
I don't like this because
The face is
one,
nice.
we all
No,
know the
I
problem
agree.
here. There's just I
Oh
don't know.
bloody hells! Everything's
Too
falling
long.
apart.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. But the prototype they had it.
goddamn
They had it.
long.
I know. In the
What
prototype they had
does
it
everyone
right.
think
You
about
know.
Emily? What does everyone think about this Emily?
There's nothing
Wow.
to
I mean,
like,
I have that wanted. I mean, even though it's a bit short, I think it works for
Here's
that
another
for that kind of for that
I also
brand. I
have
would think.
Sir Handel.
Oh.
Good.
Who's their
Okay.
handle?
Hang on.
Meanwhile, Henry was talking to the Fat Controller about
How's the Flying Kipper theme?
I am a terrible
God, sir. That's
That's you!
It's you!
snow.
Be careful in the snow, Henry. If these were redone, I'd be voicing Henry because I was well known for voicing in this for a good 8
Oh,
long
hello
years.
there. My name is Henry. I just got locked up in the tunnel.
That's you!
I
Guys.
my fault, son. The Gordon pops in.
Hi, Henry.
Hi, Henry. Hello, God. He did it again.
How many times did he sneeze in this scene in this short?
I forgot to show off my OC.
I think Henry was down with the winter flu. I think that night.
Look at this omelet I made.
Oh dear.
Is that meant to be like who? Hang on. 107.
Look at the
Number
anyone
107,
notice
this one?
anything wrong with this omelet I made?
Oh, for a second, I
It
thought
just
that
looks
was
like a fish. It looks like fried fish.
Oh, it does.
Omelet
Yeah.
fish.
Let me
like
turn
fried
on.
fish.
Wait, hold on. Oh.
Oh, good God.
I actually have that, but I destroyed it.
But here's the thing. One of my buddies named Steve. He has one of these, but it doesn't have a white running board. It has the red one. And
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm like, wow.
There we go. It looks like a big
I have
fish.
a railway series character.
Yeah,
It
it looks
looks
like a fish.
Or like
No,
yeah, like
it looks like
Yeah,
it
that's
looks
what I
like
said. It looks like a fish.
looks like a.
There's D199.
oh now I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God. Looks like D109 had an omelet face on him.
Hey, by the way, do you know this famous steam engine by a fan-made character?
Ooh.
Wait, D199 was a fan. Oh, nice. Yeah.
No, it's a
I
lot.
used the capsule playroll Thomas for the model series face.
Oh,
Sonic.
Sonic the Steam Engine.
I should have said it. Oh well.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
I made a. Wait, did you put that on?
If you want to make
will
like
you
a custom, just get a small Percy and add a capsule playroll
Hang on,
Thomas.
just one question. Did you participate in like the art contest that the creator that the guy who did the trailer
Mega
for
Hedgehog
Sonic
X?
the Steam
Never had.
Engine?
I never did. I never.
I
did.
actually did participate. I made a Trainz version of Sonic the Steam Engine.
I never got around, but I did post it. On
I
my
think
TV, you know.
I have a Trainz version of like Trainz a New Era, Sonic the
Hang on,
Tank.
let me get a. Let me
Here's
get a
the Zeppelin.
picture.
Here's a
Let me get the
Zeppelin.
picture.
Call it, hey? I think so.
That's you.
The whole point of Henry Sneeze is
They
going
just
to
like,
become
I
a
don't know
threat
they
to the
did there
Thomas
his
fandom.
face because I can't see his pupils because if his eyes just rolled up. Then this is where he broke the fourth wall. Well,
It could be a Ravens fan.
oh,
What the fuck? What was going on?
Again?
You insulted Bristol Rovers who might use YouTube.
Again, who the fuck voiced Rosie? It sounds bloody annoying.
Take two.
Thank you.
Oh, I could-
oh, God.
oh.
Oh.
You could end up upchucking the TNF and we did after we had pizza. You stay too. Anywho, don't worry about me.
Achoo!
What's up with Henry sneeze? It's like not that funny.
I think he was. I think he was.
I think you're wrong. I
Does
think
anyone
you're
have this
wrong
kind
about
of
that.
level?
It is funny.
Does anyone
I
have
think
this
you're
kind of
wrong
level?
about that. It is funny.
Does anyone have this kind of metallic Neville?
Neville.
I've
Neville.
never seen
It also
a
has
metallic.
like silver wheels.
I know, it's hilarious.
Wait, do any of you guys know Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah,
do,
I know that, but I just lost my
Yeah.
interest
But
during
that's
from the
not my
sister
cup of tea,
location.
pal.
Can I?
I never played it, but I've seen FNAF videos.
But I will
I'm-
admit, guys, I'm going to admit to you, there was one ending scene in my original Timothy film. We were going to use something called what was it called again? Something escapes the ghost of your past from Florence of Phrase, and that was going to be
Remnant.
Remnant of your past. It's like, it's been years I've been around here. I've been waiting for so long, and then it says like, you can't escape the ghost of your past.
Here's Boko.
I've got that version of Boko.
That's a
Indeed,
really
I do
cool
as well.
Boko.
That's a good That is a good.
I
Boko.
actually have the Tomy version, and now I have this. I have two
That's the
Boko.
one that's the one
Nice,
I
yeah.
grew up with.
And by the way, I turned this Douglas model into my OC, who is Donnie.
Oh, nice.
Well, basically, what I was trying to hint at is I've been working on this animation for a music video.
this is the Sonic I'm talking about.
Oh god.
That's the model. I also did the face as well, using the capsule Playrol Thomas face.
The only thing I couldn't change was the buffers because it would change the.
Hey guys, if you want
swipe
something
box
funny,
stack
here's
as
something that
well.
I did when I was voicing Henry. Although I will admit, my voice was not quite in tune with my mic, because my mic was acting funny, and this is the one I kind of sounded American in, which a lot of people joked about.
Is it something based on like Magic Railroad's Henry voice?
No, it was just how my voice picked it up.
Oh.
Hey guys. Hi James.
There I am.
I won again.
Damn!
Yeah.
Oh, so loud. Damn!
I also have another Flying Scotsman custom.
Yeah, this was me 6 years back. Yeah, I was like, damn. This is when my voice was really deep.
Yeah.
Very deep, very deep.
Contest gets to pull the express
If you think this one was hilarious, just you wait till you see the next one, which was just freaking hilarious.
for a month.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. And who's winning?
3-2 to Gordon so far.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm truly the champion of staring contest.
Wait, what contest did he compete?
Staring contest.
Oh, it's staring contest.
You know what? You should really try do a staring contest with Nogla Zoidberg in Gmod, because Zoidberg never blinks.
Are you talking about Nogla, Daffy the Nogla from the Banos crew?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Like back in the old days, his player model was Zoidberg, and his player model had like these big eyes with just single dots.
Oh my god, who the fuck is that?
We're all having a staring contest.
That's Dalek, man.
Right.
Never seen Star Wars. I've never seen Star Wars. I apologize to any Doctor Who. Doctor Who. I'm so sorry.
Doctor Who.
Oh, Doctor Who.
I apologize. I apologize to anyone who are fans of that.
Oh boy, it gets worse and worse.
Oh my goodness.
There's no track. They just end there.
Hey guys.
Alright, my lord.
Ha, you lived, Henry.
Yeah.
Really?
Ow!
I didn't know you can swear the first time in your younger days.
No, that wasn't. I wasn't actually swearing. I was just saying shh, and then I just put the effects over it.
Oh.
Wait.
I just,
never spoke His Grace.
Or it's Duke.
That was a little dot.
I actually made the Railway series, and I also added this bit on his tender.
Ooh, I love it. I like that. I like it.
Good accuracy. I'm just to let you know, if you want to know why I kind of acted that way, it's because when I accidentally said the words shh or whatever it was, because I actually spilt my drink on the floor when I was recording.
Oh, here's Mike, by the way.
Oh, we got another guy. Someone called James and the Sailor Jupiter fan 02. He's popped in with us. Who's he?
I have
no
this
clue.
I have no clue.
I have this
There's
animation
this
that
Flying
I did.
Scotsman, by the way. Another Flying Scotsman custom.
Not too bad. It looks good.
Yeah.
Hey, Kane.
Hey there, James Saylor. Nice to see you.
I watched your videos on the Ghost Train videos.
Indeed. So you've seen them film.
I have, but one of my friends doesn't like the Clinchfield curse that much.
It doesn't really matter. But it's very simple. If the people like it, they like it. If it's not their cup of tea, that's clearly okay. I've got no.
Yeah, but that's his opinion, though.
That's fine. If they don't like it, that's okay. They don't have to go into a, if it's not their taste, that's a-okay.
That's the best thing he's got. 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 That's the best thing he's got.
Are you guys surprised about the Takeover Diesel 10? Yeah. I actually had 2, but apparently I destroyed 1 and I also ripped its claw off. But now I have this one.
Again, thanks for that, there, James. Again, I'm glad you liked the film and everything. Like I said, I hear about it all the time.
I actually have a YouTube account, and I mainly do live streams, but I won't stream until August 8th, which my monthly streaming limit has expired.
Oh, so you basically were just starting out.
Yeah, I will reset on the 8th.
Welcome, Stanley.
Exactly.
Welcome, Stanley!
Enjoy. Welcome, Stanley!
Wait,
I used to have a wooden railway. Let me tell you guys something. I used to have a wooden railway Stanley because I was very emotional with one Thomas video.
And you invented it.
That went up to space.
Oh god, yeah, that space one, that was a bit ridiculous.
As a kid, I was very emotional. I was crying because it was very good. Of a
it
kid
was,
attached to a
but
train.
Space, I was like, ugh. But I did think it was.
I saw it on the Thomas Facebook.
Oh, I saw it on
I think it
YouTube.
was amazing. Like the Stanley going up to space. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
He may as well become Soto's first NASA engine.
Oh, there you go. The NASA.
Look what happened to this brake coach. Look what happened.
I got that.
Look what happened to the color. Look what happened to the color.
Oh dear, no, I got the red versions, not the green ones.
Yeah, but
I
this
think that's
seems
what
to be like
happens
the
when
red
you leave
version.
it
I don't
on
know
the
what
sun for
happened.
too long.
Guys,
He's been out in the sun too long.
Does
I've
anyone
been
ever have
talking
this?
about Five Nights at Freddy's for the past couple
No,
minutes.
What's that like?
Oh
yeah,
limited.
you've been in the sun too long.
I was
Your
trying
dome
to
is
show
cracked.
this.
Here's how I would say it. A Boy Scout master who works in a dildo shop.
Go and suck my dick, my nigga.
What? Oh my! Did you seriously just say that?
I apologize. I
That was
apologize.
hilarious, James. Okay, that was hilarious. I'll grant you that.
Here's Clarabelle.
It gets worse.
I don't
Here
have
we go,
any, but I
guys.
only have
All's about
Clarabelle.
to crumble down.
Oh boy.
What the? Holy shit!
Oh,
Could
not
Is
her.
that you?
Oh,
Is that you?
He gone.
Oi, going over there. Oi, Shay. No.
And Henry's winning.
Ah, the classic face.
Yeah,
That's the face that Pat
Thomas's
does,
day
I
off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait. Bad before.
No, he's singing.
Yeah, I remember
No,
watching
no,
that.
Jim. He's singing "We Are the Champions."
Never been there before.
However, James is not my real name. It's actually I want to tell you what my real name is.
And that
Well,
was
Really? Here's the face
My
of
real
Dax
name
himself.
is Dax.
Oh,
Okay. Like
yeah,
flying
that's
Scotsman
that's
Dax.
that is my actual name.
Oh, I
Here's
see.
the James.
I actually had that Ertl, James. It was the first Ertl model I owned.
My first, I can't remember my first one, to be quite honest with
Here's
you.
Edward.
I think I married
I actually did something
Can
with
I
his face.
show you?
Ah, yes.
But my last Ertl one was Emily, sadly. So Shannon never
Here's
did
Toby.
it for Shannon never did it for.
Ah, yes, Toby.
I need the Ertl models that were in the Magic Railroad parody.
Wait,
The magic-
I have an animation I would like to show you guys.
I thought they used wooden railway models.
Hold on. It started too early.
They did for the characters, but you could see some Ertls on
I just
display.
lost interest on Five Nights at Freddy's during Sister Location.
Oh man.
I lost it. It got bad at Security Breach, but basically, this is the animation I've been working on for a couple days, and it's in Source Filmmaker. So this is my work. Please enjoy.
I got my boy.
It is too dark for you guys to see it. I think.
It is too dark.
Yeah, I can't.
Basically, Cheek
I
is
can't
supposed
see
to
it.
be there. I'm gonna fix that.
Me and
in
Tommy
the,
Trainz was just starting to get into the beat.
Yeah. It's best shown in a darkened room.
We are for. Don't hide from us. Your last chance is gone for. Our souls evicted from the bodies of ours. Given a present out of our present. We were given a life that's been holding the power to ultimately get our revenge.
What do you guys
This is
think?
definitely 5 Minutes at Freddy's nostalgia.
Sure.
Right, in
Best.
terms,
I'll tell you
They have
this.
the 2000. What's this? The
This is a-
2001 version of Thomas.
That's best shown in a darkened room.
It is.
yeah,
Well, that's how the
about
map-
that,
that's how the map
Withered
works.
Chica was supposed to be there.
Oh.
I need to get another Ertl Thomas.
Who's that?
James.
Well,
Henry's exam.
This is me. This is when I had my microphone working a bit better. This short you're seeing is my idea, except I wrote the end at the end of no script.
I have cousin Stewie and Trainz, and I'm proud of it.
Oh wow.
When I even changed the pitch of Timothy's ghost whistle. Pitch it down, it's the UP big boy.
Nice.
He said that tender engine must do an exam at least once.
It's actually a lower pitched Hancock 3 chime.
What do you guys think of this bill? This Ertl bill?
His eyes look
Oh
like
my
he's
god, what the
seen
fuck
some
happened to the top
shit.
of hat?
But if you pitch it up, it's a PRR 3 chime.
Oh.
Well, I hope this is sound goes more than mine.
Pitch it up, it will sound like Frida's, Shane's, and Nia's whistles.
Things are messed up.
All right, well, guys, I think I'm gonna head out, and Kane fan, I'll send you the script for episode 9 preview, and
Alright, I'll give it a shot if I can. Just send me the link on my thing, and I'll do what I can with the mic that I've got. It won't be as good as I did in the day, but I have found a mic that could work.
that's fine. All right, see
And
you
if
guys. Have a good day.
If you can tweaking with it at the end, you know, like put the extra effects on.
We
it.
guys will.
Here's
Thank
Thomas's
Later, Fred.
great race
And
girlfriend.
if you want to see what my face looks like, here it is.
FaceTime revealing. Oh wow.
Damn,
Nice.
son.
Okay,
And
who here
look what I have on
remembers-
my shirt.
Oh, what a coincidence.
What a
The
Oh,
Albion
yeah.
SCR, the Albion SCR Gladstone.
The Royal Train
Nice.
locomotive. I've been there, you know. I've been there
Damn.
a few
Yeah.
times. That's one of my favorite steam engines you got there. You know, I grew
Wow.
up seeing that loco a few times.
who remembers
Could be
playing
one
these
of
games?
Thomas.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
that
never
could be
pla- I
one
never
of
played this game.
Thomas's old cousins who used to work with him on his old railway.
oh God! Are you referring to the NWR Adventure series? Oh my lord! Let's not go there.
NWR Origins. Well, Gladstone should have come with
You do have
Thomas's
the
Sodor.
Steam team crew,
I think
Steamworks
you're
crew.
referring to the other series. Oh, there's another
Yeah.
one.
Kevin, what are you doing,
Hey,
Kevin?
Ricardo.
What you doing? What you doing, Kevin?
That was the test.
Kevin.
Kevin.
I also have a
Sorry,
Zeppelin.
boss. I was
Well-
just a slip of the hook. I know.
And here's Henry's result. This is what I did at the end with my comedy thing at the end. If you listen
I'm gonna
carefully.
clean this up maybe later.
Afternoon, Amy. So, how did the exam go?
You heard that
It was
whistle?
terrible. I sat in the big station and put my packet of polos on the platform. And
Did
my
he say peg?
my support gone.
Take a
My
polos.
chewing gum.
Never
Yeah,
heard of it.
he's acting like apparently Henry's acting like a hippie here. Is
Is anyone bronies in here?
No, this is based off my favorite BBC parody at the point here. Listen carefully. Just listen carefully.
Exam go.
Oh, it was terrible. I sat in the big station and put my packet of polos on the platform, and my spare pencil and my support gong, and my chewing gum, and my extra pen, and my extra polos on my lucky gong, and my pencil sharpener shaped like a cream cracker, 3 more gongs with a packet of polos in each, a lead for my retractable pencil, and my retractable pencil, and my spare lead for my retractable pencil. And
Henry's just talking about pencils. What the fuck? Is it just because you love trees that they're dead? God damn, Henry.
I should watch that at 2x speed.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was,
man.
basically he was just saying, the Batman just says, "Got a waiting place." It's like, I was like, what?
Does
God.
anyone want to see a bug?
We don't want to see a what a case. Oh, speaking of which, every time Henry's around,
Here's the bug himself.
Who?
Here's the bug himself.
Oh, it's him, Herbie.
Ah, yes, Herbie.
And I actually used this one. I apologize.
Oh my!
I apologize to any Transformers fans out there.
Hey, nice background, man. That's really cool.
Very nice.
I wish I had like Train Simulator.
Magic. Who's the other one? Oh yeah, this one may be bad, but let's just say at this point, Henry did break the fourth wall again because it's part of me being realistic, and I actually made him in this series a mature character, so he was not like one to mess with.
Oh wow!
Thomas, around the world in 80 days. That was Big World, Big Adventures done right.
Yep, that was me doing my interview. That was me doing the commentary with him at the time. It was really good. The only time I could do commentary. It's one of my favorites.
Anyone who's brownies, I have this one.
Oh. Oh, I see. Where's the... Oh, there's too many... Oh, yeah, it was this one. There was one we did with our favorite BBC.
Anyone who's a fan of anime, I have this.
I'm a big fan of anime as well.
Where is that?
Nice.
Speaking of anime, I actually bought this one that came along with the Flying Scotsman.
I don't know if I like that reskin.
Does anyone know this character? I don't know. This one came with the capsule Flying Scotsman.
No, mine didn't come with that at all.
Look at what my wallpaper is now.
It's a button.
Oh damn!
Sailor Moon. I'm not something into Sailor Moon. I'm not something to Sailor Moon.
Two of them should have their bodies switched.
They need to, big time.
Because the voice actresses.
They do. all my good fans and everything, they're all brilliant. Love trying anime and everything. We're all having a good laugh.
I heard anime.
It's alright. Oh, and this is it here as well. This one was really this next thing we're going to see was kind of oof.
I just saw Thomas getting pissed.
But this is the bit where Henry was like, as you know, down ever, because every time you had voice him, you would tend to hear a beat go off him in there. It was basically my comedy gag on him. What is Ricardo saying? I can't find the link. Anyways,
Rick Miles sounds like an Indian name.
No, he was a BBC British comedy actor who we lost a few years back. This was actually written by me at the time, but whenever this is kind of like a thing we were doing, and I was the one who would bring all the, I would bring all the, what, and then
Just telling Ricardo where the link for the chat for the stream is.
No, basically when he passed on. When he passed on, but this was like when it's real.
All I'm saying, Thomas, is that you shouldn't have shown up late today. It's the second time in a row, man. I know, James. I got held up at the station due to a faulty signal. That's no excuse. Nothing should stop us engines. The Flight Controller relies on us to be on time.
We got the island song.
You two. Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate on my
Oh, Swindon, they were at a GWR station.
Yes, they are.
And Molly has Gordon's Magic Railroad whistle non-movie style.
But then here comes Henry.
Why the long face?
I'm not going to lie to you guys. In this is kind of voice acting, but this is actually real coming out of me, because when I do my recordings and when I'm talking in the dialogue, it's like I'm with you guys, you know what I mean? So this is like realistic voice acting combined. And when I say I'm crying on the audio, I am.
That's why I'm saying. Gordon's Thomas and the Magic Railroad whistle non-movie style.
Who's given? Some bad news.
Yep, I'm not faking. This is real.
Wait, don't tell me you've got problems with your boiler again. If it is, then that crap is way too old and full of...
No, James, you...
Whoa,
Holy Christ.
That's the side
Yep, Henry's not taking any you-know-what.
of you I've never seen before.
Like, he's really, like, matured.
Wow.
Henry, please calm down and tell us what's the matter. Did something bad happen?
Not lying, man, this is real.
Yes, Molly.
That-
Something tragic happened.
Hmm.
It's Rick.
You mean Rick Mail? The guy who played Rick in The Young Ones and Richard in Bottom? What about him?
Well,
That's real, man.
He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean he's gone? Like, gone on holiday? Gone to visit his old friends, Christopher Vine, Nigel Planer, and Adrian Hedmondson?
No, James. He's died.
What? You gotta be kidding.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
my god. No way.
My god.
Rick Mails passed away?
Well, bust my buffers.
Yes. It's no joke. It's for real.
Yeah, that's no joke.
Rick
Thanks a lot.
unexpectedly died at the age of 56. My driver and fireman told me this, and I couldn't help but to tell you.
I'm not lying, man. This is real coming out of me. I'm not even acting.
Rick Mail.
Wow.
Dead. I don't know what.
Listening to this music after a long day at school.
And yes, it was my idea to put Molly and Henry as a couple.
Henry, I'm so
Is it'd be like the song has restored my
I
strength.
have to tell you, from the goodness of my soul, even though we engines don't have one since we're not humans.
We should tell the others. I
Really?
need to know.
Really?
There's Gordon's magic railroad whistle.
Yeah, I had to break the 4-4 temporarily there.
Yeah, it was a non-movie style
Is that
version,
supposed to be Elsbridge?
Yes,
but instead it's Swindon.
just ignore that.
Oh.
That's supposed to be Rick Mail's casket there, and based on the thing that I did, and it
Who's
just
that
follows.
blue engine? Who's that blue
Because it
tender?
turns out they
No.
used a GWR station.
Well, that's the
Ah.
one thing they did, and I did that, and a little bits and bob, and then if you found that was pretty bad, then they did another version which we thought was, sorry to bring a bit, but this is what we did afterwards, and then we found out when, who can forget Star Wars legendary actor Christopher Lee, when we lost him a few years back. Oh man, did the Star Wars franchise take an absolute drop.
And I changed my wallpaper again.
So we saw.
Sir Christopher Lee. What? Is that
So what
Doki
we got
Pokey?
Anyways, this is another, again, I wrote the script.
Oh, is it Kitty from, what was
Yeah.
that show?
I wrote the,
forgot
yeah,
what's that show from
I wrote-
Cartoon Network.
I basically wrote the script again, and at the end it was a bit of a, this is when I made a bit of a cameo with Dalek again at the very end.
Yeah.
And again, when I voice act, it's real and not acting when I voice Henry in this. This was back in, that was on the day
June
after.
2015.
It's hot today. Sorry about it. What's the quarantine ordeal? Don't remind me. Yeah, that was a pretty hot summer. It was so hot my groin felt wet.
Okay, the less I know about your side of the heart, the better.
I actually saw a model of Mr. Kitty in there. And there
Oh,
they
is
are.
this supposed to be the follow-up from the last episode video?
No, this was
Probably.
it was, but this was like a few years afterwards.
Even though Molly has the whistle non-movie style.
It kind of fits her in a way, since a lot of guys do recognize her for it.
Hey there, you two.
Wanda note should be a raised letter.
Could be.
Your eyes are both watering. Did you know that something's hot in them? Guys,
And that's right, Molly doing it.
you told us something.
Well, again,
Something really bad.
it's real.
What's bad, Molly? What do you mean? Have you and Henry decided to break up?
No, Thomas, you please.
Okay.
Oh my god!
In
Henry-
Dalek's series,
Oh, I
is
don't-
Henry and
well,
Molly together, like in
Yeah.
a love relationship?
Yeah,
That
that was my idea. Because
Molly, what's your goddamn
I think Victor
language? This is
Tanzik
a
actually
kid show for
shipped
crying
Henry
out
and
loud.
Emily, and better alumni James and
James, this is a
Emily.
kid show for Pete's sake.
Man, this isn't the Mattel area.
This is not Miss Oliver and Blossom.
It is.
Ratchet off.
It's been a tragedy.
What? What's happened?
And
It's Christopher Lee. You know the guy who played as Count Dooku in Star Wars? Well,
I'm not. Look, this is real, man. I'm not.
Star Wars fans has got to be one of the worst people on the planet.
I remember we did I remember Kane Fair Glenn did a stream for him.
Yeah.
And I was there.
Oh, so Kane, your real name's Glenn then?
Yeah,
I'm just
it
gonna
is.
refer to you as your channel name.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but you can call me by both names or whatever.
Oh, then you can be free to join my streams if you'd like. Just subscribe to me, and I'll put the link in the description and at the top of the chat.
Cheers, mate. It's always a blessing to make new fans and everything else. I mean, don't get me
And
wrong.
it's a blessing to meet you for the first time.
And yeah, and you too, man. Always a pleasure to make new friends and also with loyal fans who have been waiting for this, man. That's really good. I guess my hopes for the late 2022 have been answered. Anyway, so this is kind of like a sad thing we're watching.
around 2020.
This is
Ever since
yeah,
fucking
sorry,
COVID.
this is like a sad thing or whatever, but you can tell this is what I was involved with. Then we'll go to something a bit more uplifting, but let's just continue on with the rest of, this afterwards. Like, this
Well,
was
I'm
all-
gonna drink later.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
definitely eating my breakfast.
Manny, I'll check up afterwards. Okay. Don't worry. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. That's. I don't know mine. Don't believe it. This is gone.
He was 93 years old.
Yeah.
It happened on Sunday.
I just heard like some racism in the
in
Star Wars.
London on June 7th at 8:30 a.m. after being admitted for respiratory problems and heart failure shortly after celebrating his 93rd birthday in hospital.
Yep.
Damn.
Terrible.
Where's Rosie?
Sir Christopher Lee, a man who lived up to 93 years old.
That's supposed to be directed before.
In various
Yeah.
and maybe not so popular films, but mostly popular from what I've heard. To include a few, the Star Wars prequels from Episode 2 Attack of the Clones to Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, the Clone Wars TV series pilot which was put into cinemas, and the famous Lord of the Rings and Hobbit films. Christopher Lee shall never
Are those Darth breathes I hear?
Yes, I was there as a special guest, and you're going to see me make a cameo in a minute.
say rest in peace, Christopher Lee.
That's supposed to be me right there as my channel icon. That's carrying. That's supposed to be, Christopher Lee inside there when I put him in the casket.
Rest in peace, Sir Christopher Lee. We on the island of Sodor will keep your memory alive and well. Lord Vader, you may commence the final farewell.
Man,
show me
the island of Sodor in his service is one big acid trip.
Take aim. Holmes. Fire! Boom! Yep, doing the Navy thing. Except he forgot to do the special gun blast which were coming out, which I thought was a little bit funny. I don't know why.
So the first Thomas Memorial video was on George Carlin.
Yeah, that was back in the day when it was. And then David Minton had it done, and then the rest of it afterwards.
Michael Angeles.
Especially Mr. Perkins. Don't forget him.
Oh, yeah,
yes, Mr. Perkins.
Yes.
Oh, hello there. My name's
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, it just looks like stop motion. It just did.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool, though.
And the recent one was Michael Angeles.
It was. And they're just together. Me, Darkfall, and there's me. Well, in a way. It was my idea to put this together, in terms of the script. And the thumbnail at the end was done by me.
Don't forget about Crazy Caboose. May he rest in peace.
I thought he faked his death, from what I heard.
No, he didn't.
He actually died.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, from what I heard, it's from a heart surgery. It's from a heart surgery, like
Oof.
that heart surgery that gone wrong. And what I did on his channel, I subscribed to Crazy Cabooses' channel as a respect to him.
Well, in any cases, while we move on from that dark, depressed tone or whatever, let's move on to something to kind of relight our spirits just a little bit.
The staring contest, the rematch.
If you thought the
Here
last
we
one was
go.
hilarious, if you thought the last one was hilarious with Henry breaking the fourth wall numerous times with me being this one was even better.
This should be good.
Hey, James. What are we going to
I don't know. What do you want to do? You could always see who could pull the most pressure.
The Great Festival.
We did that last week, and it didn't end well.
Oh, what the frick happened?
Oh, yeah. I'm still a little feeble from that.
Okay, so what are we going to do today?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Look, James, first I say, what are we going to do? Then you say, I don't know, what do you want to do? I say, what are we going to do? You say, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
First James asking Henry, and now Henry asking James. Back and forth.
Yeah, every time I go nuts, I literally mean it. Like how I react to that.
Nice.
Oh, bloody hell. There you go again.
I found a funny video.
My comedy is really good. I've made Henry very mature in this. That was my idea anyway.
There's something about in the Thomas fandom that they always start with Gordon, Henry, and James. It's like pretty much like, Top Gear with Jeremy, James, and Richard.
Yeah, that's
How
the
did
kind of like,
you reversed into the sports line?
Haven't you, blithering idiot? You ruin everything.
And Henry's got a light bulb on the top of his head.
That's Gordon.
Oh.
I just had another brilliant idea. Why don't we have another stage?
Like an idea flew into his funnel.
Yeah.
I had one of those for years.
Right, let's make it interesting.
Man, we haven't actually seen like Edward, Percy, or Toby.
Challenge accepted.
Oh boy, here we go.
I hope it's not that painful, so gruesome not to watch.
I think it's supposed to be the case somewhere in, I don't know.
Hi, Henry.
Hi, Molly.
You lose. Hey,
What's going
What's
on,
he doing?
darling?
Like, oh!
We're having a staring contest.
From Homer
and whoever
Simpson.
loses a round has to pay a fine.
I was doing a Homer Simpson.
Don't!
Don't!
The more the merrier.
Don't!
The more the merrier.
Don't!
Now Molly's having a go.
Don't! Oh, is
Don't!
Emily gonna join
Where's
in?
Emily?
Maybe not.
I don't know where they're located at in terms of the station that they're in.
Oh, they
well,
heard
Darling's
Edward's
gonna join in.
Edward's season 4 to 5 whistle.
Yep. Oh.
No, I'm invisible. If anyone can hear me, just follow my voice.
You can hear you blithering coat. Oh my gummy worm. Oh,
No one can hear her either.
Calm down, little kitty. I think I know what's going on here. If I'm not mistaken, this is a staring contest. Am I right?
That's right, Zach. It's a staring contest.
You lose, Molly. That's a 5 you're short of.
Rats.
Yeah, this is where it gets a bit,
Why don't you join in if you think you're such a champion?
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge. That was interesting.
Yeah, the voice actress of Mrs. Kitty is actually one of my mates.
damn.
Sounds identical to Tara Strong's impression.
Could
Yeah,
be.
the voice
Oh,
actor
here we go.
Okay.
Evening, Thomas. Rosie.
Different octaves.
Another staring contest?
Another staring contest. I'm surprised they're having another one after. How long was it since the last one? About 5 years this upcoming September.
I'm
Was that
surprised
Bill
they
Ben's
name?
didn't join in. I always thought it was just a man's thing.
I think they stretched the rules tonight.
Well, you are a tomboy, by the way,
I don't
Rosie.
know about you two, but my mum's on uni.
Pretty much.
She's a great
Yeah.
Well, I'll be happy for whoever wins.
Here we go. This is where it gets a bit funny.
Shed for special movie time.
What's with that? Oh,
Okay.
God, no.
Hope you lovebirds enjoy whatever movie you're watching. Ciao.
I bet it's the Titanic movie.
Their whistles are at different octaves.
Thomas and Rose. Oh my God.
Oh my God. What was that face?
Did this satire YouTube short foreshadow the episode?
And why did Rosie have a British accent?
Oh, not
That's me. I
What
don't know
the
Her
heck?
voice should have been UK exclusive.
Yeah, because she's a US tank engine.
He's still going. Oh no. Stop shouting now!
Was that your laugh?
Yep. And Henry just blows his safety valve. Listen, I'm not joking. I literally did lose the plot. There's a joke. When I didn't know I was recording at the time.
Jordan! You do hot day! Jordan! Son of... Not again! Mother...
Really?
The engine's real censored sound should be their whistles.
Oh, I see, yes.
It was just a joke anyway.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Yell louder, peep, son of a peep!
Yeah, but
Get your bloody peep out of my
it's just so
peep
hilarious.
house!
Yeah, it's just so hilarious, man. I literally just thought it was oh, hang on a second. I think I did that the last time in another special once. It's just so hilarious whenever I do it. Oh yeah, it's in this one too, a Scotsman special. I actually voiced not just Henry, but I actually voiced a Diesel in this one. And I sounded like Darth Vader almost.
Is it like the adaptation from the Railway series book?
Yeah.
There's no common water back then. Even my sister Bitten got a second tender shortly after she was restored to working order.
At first I thought Flying Scotsman was a he, but the real life counterpart is a she.
Well, basically, Scotsman in my it doesn't really matter what gender Scotsman is. It's how you all look at it.
Transgender.
To me, it's the ability to change variation. If it's in its British Railway form like it is now, it looks more male-ish. Except when you see its London North Eastern Railway, it looks very feminine. So I think the engine has the ability to change gender style.
I never boast, but I always worked hard.
Imagine what if Scotsman would be participating in the LGBT community.
I know, right? It's like, today I am a girl.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter with Scotsman. I think both sides will
Wait, I wasn't speaking that time, but that kind of sounded like my voice.
No, that's me talking there. Talking as Henry again.
But someone in here sounded like me.
Almost. Oh boy.
There's no way someone could sound like you. That's fake news.
Yeah, sounds. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there's no way, and there's also no way, and there's also no way Rosie should have a British accent.
That's just how the actress was.
I mean, in the Thomas and Friends TV show, or I think around season 24, Rosie had a British accent.
She did,
Around season 20, I think it was Journey Beyond Solar, actually.
Yeah, but then in the Love episode, Rosie sees red, like that.
Rosie is red.
Yeah, but I'm referring to the title of the episode.
We literally never got an episode about Rosie's new paint work.
But I guess she's just impersonating a British accent.
That could be the case. This is where I voiced that loco there in the middle.
Mallard?
No.
So is Diesel 261 supposed to be the
intercity character is supposed to be
Bear?
Yeah, except he's doing intercity. 125.
Okay.
But then D261 is
I
pretty
sound
much
like Darth
either
Vader when I voiced him in this. It's
Okay,
quite-
Mollard has black wheels.
Came to help out on the railway with the extra work.
I mean, I did.
Thank the
No.
ship.
Well,
It's time, Intercity, that we took this railway over.
it's time, 7101, that we took this
railway over.
Oh,
It is the railway.
the Brio Mollard has black wheels.
He does.
Our controller says
I get. He also had black wheels in the book called Steam, Smoke, and Steel Back in Time with Trainz.
Yes, he
I
did.
didn't know that book existed.
If anything happens, you care nothing for your train.
You cared nothing for your train. You just married for fitter.
Only on one cylinder.
Shit. Wrong fucking voice.
Happens to us. We are reliable. Vulgar noise.
We are reliable. We work hard. We do our job.
Was Thomas there?
You asked for it. Now, shut up!
Did you say shut up?
Yeah, he basically said the.
You asked for it. Now shut up.
He said now. Shut up. Yeah, I basically was breaking the fourth wall with it again. That's why with the baby to make it funny.
Were you trying to make your acting like aggressive?
I was, yeah. Oh, no, there we go.
Failed engine. Lost my bloody regulator. It's jammed wide open, and he can't bend it until I'm cold. However, I've got steam, and driver can use my reverser. But it will happen.
It would be good to see Mollard back in Steam again, and the whistle he had was accurate.
It was very accurate.
Now they'll laugh at me again.
It was also heard on Douglas, Tallyflin, and Northern Rock.
Oh.
Opposite the box, on the upline, stood Diesel 199 with a train of
That's
oil.
Diesel 261.
Worse. Now reliable.
He didn't have D199 at the time.
No, that's a span cam. He couldn't use it. It wasn't out at the time.
The signal
Oh, here we go.
For God's sake, take this damn can away. It's failed. The limited is deal.
Right.
And all it does is be a whiny bitch about it and wait for his fitter.
Spam cam.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, what the frick? He's like, he said like, shut the fucking.
Wait, what? I didn't hear it.
He just
Hang
said,
Here we
shut
go.
up.
Let me hear it.
Listen.
For God's sake, take this damn can away. It's failed. The limited is behind. And all it does is be a whiny bitch about it and wait for his fitter.
Oh, I didn't know he said bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, man.
Oh my god!
Oh, I wish I could say that to an engine, legit. It make them so mad. I'd be like, oh, shut the fuck up.
That is pure gold.
Comedy at its best, man.
Oh
my
if
god!
I could say spam cat now, I could just say it to his face.
Yeah.
Well, I do it the meme version, like, shut
Yeah,
the
we
fuck
should
up.
Yeah, damn, son.
Fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Mavis said fudge in the railway series.
There's your little pal.
The diesel said nothing.
There's a little pal spam cam. Yeah, I was really getting into it with this whole dialogue of this.
Did you actually read the books or?
He could have just said mate or chap.
Oh.
He had troubles of his own.
Is it meant to be Pip or Emma there?
No, it's supposed to be Bear, but he didn't have him at the time, so that's
Well,
usually
I mean, Pip and Emma do look like that, I think.
Well, they are, yes, but not like this version.
They're at the Class 43 HST, but he did make a custom bear.
He did, yeah.
Yes.
Listen carefully, this is where I get a bit hilarious.
They seem to be getting heavier.
Again, fourth wall breaking.
But it did no good.
Come on, you stupid coaches.
Even though he doesn't have a locomotive brake.
He doesn't. Get moving! You can hear my reaction. I'm just like losing my plot here with this.
Come on, you stupid coaches. Get moving.
The engines have a pump called an injector.
Get
which draws air out of the train.
Almost sounded like your Timothy voice.
Well, it wasn't really. I was just talking normal. Just
Let me tell you something. In the railway series, they have no moral lessons about friendship. But one thing I did learn about the railway series is about how the trains and railway works on the railways like that.
Yes, they do. It's based on realism.
Yeah, there's no moral lessons about friendship, but just about how the railway works.
Oh, here it goes.
Oh, someone's a bit tired.
Wait.
Drowning furious, unable to move away.
Good jam. Good
Yeah.
jam.
What did he say?
You just said like, "God damn it."
What did you say?
No, it's like, God damn it, son of a.
This is what I saw.
I can imagine like the coach just be like, "What did you say?"
Here we go.
Oh, I hear it.
Son of a bloody damn
Every time.
That's what every villain would do. Like they swear.
Yeah.
Son of a.
Yeah, that's
It's
yeah,
good
that
content.
I was just going off script with that when I was not even realised I was recording. I was like, oh, son of a... Yeah, and I didn't know I was recording, and it was just so funny.
I got so.
That's what happens when you. Oh, I see what you're gonna do, Gus. So
Coach would be like,
I'm gonna
"What did you say? Don't care."
I gotta fix my bloody settings. I can't stand how.
You gonna do that? I thought you were gonna do a repeat. Then
There we go. Yeah, here we go.
Here's. I actually have Goldie and Godred.
Wait.
Yeah. Here's. I try to think. Here. Someone start making dialogue. I'm just gonna be here while this. Do you want to look like a son of a?
Yeah, I thought you were doing that with Cody Fell, like boom, boom.
The coaches will be like, "What did you say? It's none of your It's none of your goddamn business."
One's bigger than the other. Jesus.
I Godred, what the hell, man?
This is Godred.
Look, I was just pulling Catherine. You weren't supposed to pull her. You're supposed to shunt her.
Don't give me a vision while I'm trying.
I wasn't being rough. She told me you were being rough, you idiot.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
when it's that'd be like
that sounds so wrong.
like
I know,
when
yeah.
it's
Here's my.
what
I actually
that'd
have
be like
to do that.
when it's Caldy when it's Caldy fell, like when it's called Caldy fell and not Godred fell.
Yes. My point exactly.
Yeah.
Which face is the creepiest?
I think that one there, the top one, the biggest one. Jeez.
It looks like. Wait, you say, boys, this is why
Why do
Caldy
they
can't
even
see
have a
behind
face
you.
on their ass?
Talk about
I think pretty much we did for the
backwards.
faces to look at the back like that.
Well, yeah.
It's a shame that the mountain engines never got appearance in the TV series.
That wooden Caldy looks accurate. Like he looks more like a mountain engine.
He does.
I don't really want to picture what it would have, what the Caldy felt. I don't even want to know if they made the decision to have the Caldy fell engine speak out of their ass. That would be creepy.
Oh, the jokes
I don't
on there.
You worthless piece of scrap.
Oh wow.
Oh what?
try. Anyways,
You
worthless. He did came up last night.
Come on then, you mustn't keep the passengers waiting.
Get moving, you!
Why were you shouting at him?
You worthless piece of.
That's what they did in the story.
Like you worthless piece of
I
shit.
can recall it the Henry would shout
There
like
you
that.
go. I see.
It literally says in
Imagine like.
I can get the book. I can get the railway experience book.
Imagine like
almost-
Lori 1 is just like. You what? If I can get his voice.
Oh, the lorry. I don't have lorries.
You
It's almost like that would almost it would almost look
Pay
as
off
if
with you.
it's almost like
Pay
that.
the scrap. I'm
It's
not
almost
paying.
like that
Scrap
Caldy
you
is. That would almost be like if Caldy was half becoming an engine with cow catchers and side plates.
Yeah. Henry's doing
Like if he was working on a tram line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the Super Rescue. It has Captain Kid. When Henry shouts, says "Get moving!" It's in Captain Kid, so that means he's shouting.
Yeah, get moving, Diesel. I know.
Get the fuck moving!
Really?
I like.
Right,
Speaking of
right
which, though,
there.
here's a
Right
Super
there.
Rescue recreation.
Cunt.
Here's a Super Rescue recreation.
Right there, where I'm pointing, where my fingers are pointing. Get moving, you. That's in Catskins. Get the fuck moving!
It's moving you, said Henry.
I was trying to pull my strings. I like
Oh, James.
Many and not to mention dirty oil.
He's
What's wrong with you, Henry?
he's taking it personally.
He is.
Well, quite frankly, James, I think it's safe to say that the only splendid thing about you is your ability to complain. Look, I'm not having this argument with you, James. So just do your job and come back and have a wash down.
Right.
Oh, yes. Henry and Intercity.
What does James piss off?
I feel like James should be like, right. It just starts throwing a fist at Topham.
Just as soon as I finish.
Throw him a few.
Oh God, really, Topham? You're getting overweight.
You're eating some kind of pastry.
This is when I was talking these 2 here. This was really cool.
I'm sorry about last night.
I'm sorry about last night. Don't worry, Darth Vader. Oh wait, I'm breaking the wrong script.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Reliable, huh? I'm made a fool of myself today too.
No,
I sounded like I was being Anakin and Darth Vader when I was doing this bit.
Fail. And yet,
you've underestimated my power.
Don't try it, Anakin. You know what happened the last time.
you know, brains must get through.
Where did we go from there?
Imagine saying Imagine saying it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power in
I saw
with
Oh,
helium.
Mallard.
There he is.
Grizzlies.
It's good. Family
Grizzlies.
special. This was because of Scotsman's return back in 2016, which was the
We need to have Mallard returns to Steam.
Yes.
Flying Scotsman returned to Steam. Long live the beautiful British icon.
Woo!
When was Flying Scotsman black?
Nope, that's actually in green livery.
It's
Yeah, but apparently-
BR green.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Flying Scotsman has a war livery.
Yeah, that's
The
what.
black.
Yeah.
Basically, the engine is, as we all know, this engine was a survivor against all the odds.
It was
thanks to
BR.
Alan Pegler.
It was BR green.
Yeah, British Brunswick green. It's basically Great Western green livery. That's what it is.
AK the most disgusting. AK the most disgusting livery on Steam on locomotives. Why should it exist?
The anime
I think
characters
it's alright.
Evangeline.
Oh man.
I think
Yeah,
it's.
Wait, hold on. I need to say something.
I think it's okay too.
I mean, when you got this screen, then you got this screen. I mean, which one would you? I know.
Hang on.
All things considering.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear, we got 2 ducks, but who's the real one?
Oh, so this one's actually
Railway
a
series,
OC named
TV series.
Dudley. Wait, so let me get his name in it. Yeah, that's his name. Oi, you! Are you? Hello? Are you trying to be me? No, I'm your twin. No, you're not.
He's basically Tobias.
Yes, I is. I is your twin, and you're going to believe me. No, get off. Better yet, don't you come back here. I did. You see what I can deal with.
Well, Tobias, I suppose I only have one true thing of option. I guess I'll go back to my normal look now.
There you go. I like trees.
I like trains.
I like trains.
He loves steam engines.
Wait, let me see if I can do this. I like trains.
We all love steam engines. Regardless.
Yes.
Okay, let me try it. I like trains.
Yeah. Here, let me get.
That's how you do it.
Let me get Scotty. I'm just gonna get cool tender. And I say, I like trains. Pew. I'm gonna get this right. I know. I go. Aha! I got it just right. There we go.
No, the flying Scots.
Do you? Do you got it? We can still see, yeah. So it's not.
Here, hold on. Let me get off my stool. It'll make things easier. Hold on. I like trains. Sheesh. My timing is wrong.
Sheesh.
Bloody wrong. I swear, if I could speak in an accent, I would. Bloody stupid.
Completely in the wrong way. Completely in the wrong way.
Wrong. At least I can roll my R's. Which is why. Okay.
Okay.
I like being Scottish.
It's just that shite they're being Scottish. You wouldn't choose it because there was one of those locomotives preserved in Belgium, another one at Glasgow. That was my Douglas impression. Well, my Donald impression.
What are you doing over there?
He wouldn't choose for. It's like almost like being a Rob Rockstraw Donald impression. That's what it should be like.
It sure should.
But or how about Duncan if you'd actually had to prefer?
Duncan, yeah.
I'm a plain speaking engine. Speak up. I know
Speak
my
up.
way around. I don't
Speak
need
up.
Billy just tell me what to do. I'm a plain.
Get out of my way,
It's like-
you clumsy road hog.
Oh, never mind.
I don't move for imitation steamrollers.
They lumbered along side by
Oh,
side,
yeah, George.
exchanging insults.
Railways are no good. Throw them in the roads. Blow them up. Throw them in the roads. Blow.
No, George,
It should be Willie Rushton in the UK dub.
Oh yeah, Willie.
Stupid nonsense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have brought them here if I'd known. I would have had a
Did you
breakdown
guys
or
know
something.
that parkour is pronounced as Farker?
Oh, that. Oh yeah.
What?
What could be
No.
connexed? Knapford?
Canal.
Fun
Oh,
as all you
Lord.
steam engines ever
Is
know.
it really how
One
it's
day
pronounced?
railways
Knapford?
will
I
be
thought
ripped
Knapford
off.
is a silent
It's like,
K.
instead of saying soldery, it's soldery. Solder.
Sodry? Oh my. Man, learning about
That's-
Sudric language is just so
Sodry.
like learning about different foreign language.
It's almost like how they pronounce it, Renius.
Yeah, I don't get. I like.
like
Rene-
Renius.
I can't say it. I can only say Reneus.
Linnaeus.
Renius.
Rene.
Like Phineas.
I can't
Phineas
say it the
Reneus.
way
Right.
everyone else does. I can only
Phineas.
say Reneus.
Actually, Phineas.
It's funny how they never said, "Oh hi, Renee." Renee. It's Reneus.
How about try
Well, not-
Phineas?
Oh hello, Phineas. It's Reneus to you.
Somebody rip off the Farker sign.
Oh, someone
Yeah.
did.
I actually
I actually heard
I
rumors
actually
about
should have
that
known
sign.
that Farquhar was actually pronounced Farker.
We didn't actually know, but thanks to Unlucky Toad.
No, I thought it
don't
was
know.
just called Farquhar the entire time.
And
Yeah.
this is a terrible rendition of Alfred. I don't know why I made him this way.
I
But
was
this
actually
is,
thinking of making an Alfred custom.
But
I've
his
been
face
debating
is very
back
good.
and forth if I wanted to make Alfred, but I don't know.
You stammies are all bloody. I don't know. If I was to do Diesel 10, it would just be more like, you stammies are all rubbish.
if you want
I
to
will
talk
go
to
after this.
Pinchy, most likely, because Pinchy is very hungry.
I like the yeah. They should have had. Oh,
What
it was-
accent
You
was
know, if you
that?
want to talk with me,
Russian,
most
I
likely,
think.
because yeah,
It was like
Neil,
Russian, yeah.
Neil Crone.
But
did
wasn't
provide a Russian accent.
the first guy that did Darth Vader? He was Scottish, I think. I can't remember.
David Prowse.
Yeah,
I
I
met
like
that
I
guy,
like
you know,
how he did that.
I love
Like,
that guy, man. I met David Prowse, you know. God bless him. Nice chap.
Apparently, the actor who actually played Darth Vader, apparently, when they were actually doing the testing.
And I see you changed your icon
I don't know if
again
you got
with
pissed.
the background there, mate. Jane. Nice.
I'm not something.
While we end this on a good high note, we've been on for nearly 3 hours. It's been fantastic. Met some new friends, had a reunion with an old friend, and seeing you as well, James and Sailor Jupiter fan. Pleasure to meet you, anyways. You can send me a link thing afterwards when we're done here. But here's something we'll end on a high note. Like I said, I really do think the hopes of 2022 is going to be really good. Despite how it's been this year.
Except people on the internet are just being aggressive and kind of shit talkers.
Oh, trust me, I'm still getting that still. But I'm like a guy who's gone back on his own 2 feet, and I'm just like, they can hurl a lot of this, but I'm not going to go down. Oh, hang on. We'll end on a high note. Here's something that I did back in 2017 when I met Scotsman, the last time we ever met. Although I'm hoping to see it again soon. This is where I was a few years ago.
Oh, nice.
At Didcot Railway Centre at Great Western Headquarters.
Yeah. What's that train on the other side?
That's the main line. That's on the demonstration track you see there.
I think that's where the GWR steam engine from Poland should also be there.
Damn. What's the train on the other side?
It's called the number was 5521 on that 45XX.
Damn. There he is, the famous engine around the world.
He or she. Which way you think?
It's a he.
Are
just the coaches?
I would say more. Oh, those are GWR slip coaches.
Why does it have an auto coach?
So it can go back and forth.
Yeah, that was explained in the Railway series when Oliver Douglas saved him from scrap.
Yeah, here's the full video of it though. I know it's not in good quality, but this is what I did.
Railway Center. Damn.
Yeah, it's got a very female whistle.
True. It's his real whistle.
And there's Unlucky Tug's video.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, there's King Gedwood II, the engine I actually donated to get.
That's definitely what Henry looks like.
They need to get the 45XX number 5521 from Poland.
They should really.
Well, here we are.
My favorite steam locomotive is pretty much the NAR J72 tank engine. And that engine is pretty much the inspiration for my OC Veronica.
There's the support coach that came with Scotsman.
No, that's actually a steam coach.
Oh.
They call it a rail motor.
That's what it is.
It's next to it is the support coach.
Yeah, the support coach.
This is only the second time I've been here, My first visit here was
about the support coach. Does it only use for crews that need some equipment like that?
No, this is the headquarters of the Great Western Railway.
Oh.
That steam rail motor, you clearly see it has a funnel and a whistle.
Does it run on its own?
I always wondered what it would look like in the Thomas CGI series.
Imagine Edward meeting King Edward II.
That would be good. Some say it's
Edward and Edward.
Enjoy the video.
And in the background, Scotsman blew its whistle. You can just hear it in the background. There we go.
There's the man himself.
There we are. You see how the crowd just lines up.
Yeah.
That's enthusiast for ya.
Imagine in the Day Out with Thomas events, what if they actually made Flying Scotsman's face?
Cheers, lad.
Yeah.
And added some voice clips. They also need to add in voice clips.
Could have done.
Oh.
Like they did with the US Day Out with Thomas events.
I think they would have to put electronics on the engine, most likely.
But then it got ruined by them redoing the Thomas voices to sound like a kid.
Oh God.
Yuck. Like they need to make his face movable, like movable eyes, movable mouths, or that.
Yeah. Like
even
the Strasbourg Railroad, Thomas, like that.
And even movable eyebrows.
Yeah.
It could be like animatronics, like that.
When I was there, it was very hot during this day. It was like 47 degrees when I was there. It was very hot.
Were you sweating?
Yeah, it was bloody hot on the Flight Scotsman scale, I'll tell you that much. But it was a lovely day there.
Yeah.
We were a record of like 10 million people in that first day. A record breaking.
About the Day Out with Thomas events, most likely, I think pretty much by then I saw on Google Image that there were actually two
Tommy Thomas's. I just love the chuffing sound effect.
Then it was my turn. This is when they took turns on Scotsman, and then I actually caught a Spitfire airplane coming in, which was pretty good. They were promoted just a few miles away for this event, so this was really cool. You'll see it in a minute. Hang on.
As inspired by the train.
Yeah, you'll hear you can hear a Spitfire flying over us right now. I catched it on camera.
Like sparks coming out of its funnel.
Yeah, look, you can hear me. Look. One of my mates in the background says, "Here comes the Spitfire."
Were they trying to reenact the train?
No. It was just an event that was inspired by this. They were co-promoting with each other. Because Flying Scotsman was there.
Here she comes. Here comes the old girl.
I'm Scotsman coming through.
There he is.
And here comes the man himself.
Yeah, that was just good timing. That was. I was like, a Spitfire from the war. It's still
he has also brought his support coach to the Didcot Railway Centre.
Yes. It's called the Didcot Railway Centre.
That's what I said.
Here comes the
And then there's the
Spitfire.
actual board. I'm right behind Flying Scotsman. The last time I ever been on it, it was really awesome.
Speaking of Flying Scotsman, what do you think of like Scotsman having white lining?
Not too bad.
I mean, when was the time that Flying Scotsman ever had like the white lining?
Yeah, he had the
What
white
do you
line
think
quite a lot.
if he should be repainted to LNR green next year?
I've actually
knows?
read in the magazine he won't be able to. It's not going to be that way, unfortunately. That's what a lot of us were hoping, but it won't be, unfortunately, due to budget reasons.
Damn.
How dare they?
It would have been quite nice, but you can't force them. Scotsman does need treatment, and it's not getting any older.
They need to raise money.
They should really.
Yeah.
This is running the entire length of the route on the way back now, and I'm just right behind it.
Look at all those enthusiasts taking pictures and videos.
Oh, that whistle.
I wonder what Mallard's whistle would sound like if he returned to Steam.
Who knows?
And look at those wagons, apparently.
Those trucks.
Yeah, rolling stock, man.
Oh, rolling stock. Rolling stock.
It's all Great Western related as well.
That's a lot of rolling stock.
These GWR vans.
Was Toad there? Like the Toad brake van?
That's
Probably.
the only coaling thing left in Britain.
There's the support coach and the steam rail
I can't
motor.
see it.
They're the steam rail motor.
That's the only one left of its kind.
Does it run on its own?
Wouldn't it be cool? Would it reuse Spencer's whistle?
It could have been.
It should.
Anyways, like I said, this was a really good moment. And in the back, I actually saw the real engine of the one that James saw, the Ghost of War, and it's back there.
Yeah, the
Ghost
steam
of
rail
War?
The steam rail motor should reuse Spencer's whistle.
Yeah, in the back, I actually saw the real engine that James saw. The Ghost of War. The one that he saw in Thunder Productions. I saw that it's in there, the real one.
I don't recall.
There's duck spaces.
Yeah. Ducks, I mean, Ducks has many classes like this.
It's that hot.
The world of the British.
Then there was a bit of a jolt at this point, so I started to jump.
Oh wow. You think it would be time consuming and a bit more expensive to repair a damaged engine?
I gave this guy.
Yeah, it was just really good how I got some of these good shots.
Well, oh,
They
there's a
also
coach.
drive the auto coach.
Yep.
Yeah, we said it in the Railway series book.
Should that be Isabel or Dulcie?
I think it's Dulcie.
Are the auto coaches pretty much like going on their own, or are the engines like pretty much pushing them on the? It's like nice.
This is where I got some. This is by far one of the best shots I got here. That's at the end of the line. I got this good shot here coming in, and when it comes back into focus, Florence Gossman runs with another engine on the other side, and it starts whistle singing. You just gotta listen.
I'll be back, you guys.
Yeah, it's all right. Just listen carefully, and you will hear Flying Scotsman actually whistle, sing with this other engine. Just listen carefully.
I'll be back somehow in a bit, actually.
That's all right. We'll be ending in a minute anyway.
So it was nice talking to you for the first time, Glenn.
Yep.
Hope we can meet. Hope we can meet each other again sometime.
We will. Don't you worry. I'll come back at some point. Oh,
See ya.
Hope you're playing Train Simulator.
Here we go. Look careful. Watch this.
Oh my god, that is creepy.
Here it comes. Look, this is the best shot I ever got. Watch this. It starts whistling itself by singing. Wait, here it comes. Listen carefully.
Yeah, it's definitely like a song, like she's he or she is singing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. She was whistle singing.
What was that diesel locomotive?
I think it's like a. I don't know.
That's
that's a good photo. Look at
yes.
Scott.
Imagine if you could do a face edit with adding like Scotsman's face.
That'd be awesome.
I did that, but it's someone I can't bring up. But that's the iconic icon of me and her together. Back when that was the last time me and Scotty were together. Hopefully, we'll be right.
That was awesome.
It's basically like a family thing between us now because it was built the same month as I was, so we're technically siblings.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but back growing up, I had a low romance for that locomotive, but now it's part of my family.
Damn.
Yeah. Personal connection now, man. That was really cool. We have to admit we've had a good time with this one. This has been a good stream. We've been on for 3 hours and 12 minutes. Like I said, this has been a really good one. And despite the fact we did laugh a little bit, thanks to you, Gusto and Jim and you guys, especially when we said the whole thing about,
learning curve.
Yeah, that bit.
I don't get what's the point of the hate of learning curve. What's wrong with that?
No.
Yeah.
It's all a joke, really.
But
you gotta rewatch this whole stream to get to see because there were some funny moments.
Tommy Trainz is on my side right here. Like he's below on this side. Although I'm pointing to my left when really it's to my right.
No, I can see.
Although probably everyone else is different. Everyone else's cameras are different.
Like mine's facing the right direction, so there's no problem with that.
Yeah.
Gotta admit, this has been quite a unique stream itself.
This is like definitely the salt van.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if it was like a different color, definitely.
I definitely made grooves.
Oh, I like the Yeah.
If you had more of those, you could probably make like a whole bunch of the other colors, like cream, white, and black.
Oh yes.
Honestly, but I have to get like to buy a bunch of knockoffs, get the chassis, and then probably make more of these.
And I'm guessing it's not
best
cheap.
Wish you the best of
Yeah.
luck on that, pal. You should give it a try. In any cases, like I said, I'll try my best and see what I can do, and I'll who knows what will happen. Oh, by the way, Jim, I'm good. If you ever are free and available one day, try and teach me how to use the frap thing. Even if I can get my trains going, because I have got some good content, and I'm going to try and get one of my KNL trains to run, and see if it can work out. Because the screen will change, but what would happen if I try and put the jack things on top, because it changes screen size after that. So I'm still a little bit uneasy.
I'll be sure to teach you.
That's all right, because I really do. Because what I'm going to try and do is what they call train spotting shots or whatever. So I'll try my best. That's the duck version I got, except I wasn't very Okay, stop with the baby making my life dizzy.
This is our version of the. This is the Thomas version of the fidget spinner.
Or the Montague spin.
No one has never made
I'm
steamer.
the real Percy.
You're not the real.
Hello there. My name is Percy. Oh, I'm a pussy.
Oh, that's good.
If
Well,
anyone,
I'm the real
Percy.
No one has never made a
Well,
custom
one
of
thing
steamer
is
except
that
me.
You won't choose dirty Percy.
Oh yes. Oh, it's the real
Just
Percy.
don't call me Dirty Percy.
Me dark Percy. Oh wait, he's green. He hasn't got the dark side in him.
And here's a 1996 fidget spinner, right for your very eyes.
I wish I could have like an old style Thomas.
So that means in Thomas Star Wars, that means Thomas has got a blue lightsaber, Percy's got a green lightsaber, and that means James is a Sith Lord because he's painted red.
Yeah. Who doesn't actually have a sticker face basing off of the Railway series?
With the sticker face.
Does anyone have a white foot plate?
I have like a stickered face version of Edward, but it's in storage.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I think we need to wrap this one up. It's 2:14 a.m. in the morning over here, so I'm gonna have to go.
Mine is 9:15 a.m.
But we've done a hell of a good.
It's 11:15 a.m. for me.
It's
Different time zone.
9:15 p.m. for me.
Yeah,
Me
It's
too.
been really good, guys. I've had a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can do this again another time, and hopefully, we can get my trains kicking in. And hopefully, one of the days, if we're ever up for it, Jim and Gusto, I'll try and do another Bertie race challenge. Don't think I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I wish you have like a model of the NERJ's 72 tank engine.
Oh boy, we'll see where we can go with that. But like I said, I know Gusto and Jim loved the last two videos. I've still got them uploaded still, but we'll see who will be the next one because Bertie's still on a losing streak. I know for a fact he has 7 losses.
I almost could do Percy. If only my finger was long enough, I could have done that.
Yeah, I know Percy had a race once. I think he lost. I don't know what happened. I think that was when Bertie
Can't do it. Oh wait, maybe I can do it.
We need to read.
We have made a trend, lads.
God,
The Thomas Wooden Railway fidget spinner.
Oh my god.
Hey, take your Thomas, put your middle finger on the...
And I have like steamer from 5 Nights at Smuggler's.
And spin around for a spinner.
You spin.
You don't need
it
fidget.
right around, baby, right around, baby, right around.
He's spinning right round, baby.
Ah, yes.
Let me try some
Spin me around, brother.
We even have the Montague spinner, where you could spin it just as well as a Thomas spinner.
This stream brought to you by the Dog Spinner, where you can get your free Dog Spinner and Thomas Spinner and Daisy Spinner all for free. All new.
For free at this
So
one.
you can't. Daisy's so long.
Do you
We
have?
also have the
Do you not have
spinner.
Do you
Yeah,
not have
I
a
also-
fidget? Do you not have a? Are you jealous of everyone else having a fidget spinner because and your mom doesn't want to buy you one? Why need a fidget spinner when you have a Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway fidget spinner? All you just need to do is hold the middle wheel and spin it with all your might.
Speaking
and
of
you've
Thomas,
got
I
yourself
pretty
a
much had
Thomas
this
and
one.
Friends Wooden Railway fidget spinner. Now your friends are definitely jealous than you.
Look
Are
at
you?
his face. Look at his
Ah,
face.
yes. It even comes with a coldy one where you can really spin it hard. Then we also got the
Or
Montague.
order now and you will get a Percy fidget spinner.
I don't
Hey,
actually have
guys,
Percy.
speaking of
And
women,
I
guys,
mean,
here's
oh,
something- hey, guys, here's something
almost. I
you guys
swear,
would love to
if
have.
my finger was long enough, I would do it. Oh wait, oh, I got it. I got it now.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, I gotta
Yeah.
get on my
Hey, guys.
fingertips. Oh,
Hey,
almost.
guys, here's something I think you guys would like to have. How
What?
about this for your collection? A J50.
Oh, I got
I actually
that.
made my own custom.
I
made my
have
own
that.
custom.
You do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's the edit that Eric PR did.
That's brilliant. That to me is the ultimate version of Thomas anybody would like
I
to
mean,
have.
I already shown you guys my custom
Again, made
1942
out of
Thomas.
how cool would it have been if it was actually made out of the broom that they used to make the actual Thomas?
Oh, that'd be
I-
very nice.
I actually made my
That
own
would have
custom.
been like a
of it.
nice touch.
A
It would be
homemade
like
version.
very authentic. I'll say.
Although one complaint I will have with the release is the 2015 Thomas. Like, if you see in the pictures, like it was actually made out of gold. Like the smoke box and cab was gold, but in the model itself, it's not.
Like
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that one. Yeah, that's it.
You think
Like
it's still
those-
rare?
Yeah, it's a very rare one.
Back in 2015.
Yeah.
But
it's
apparently
still-
the rarest of the gold Thomas is pretty much the Earl.
They even did a silver version at one point, which I actually did have once. And I
With the black wheels, because that's
There was even
definitely
a
what
there's
Timothy
even
looks
a
like.
bronze.
No. I'm talking about they had a different version of Thomas, which was silver.
There's
and it
even
was-
there's a bronze. There's also a bronze diesel and a
And there
gold.
was
There's
one
also a
with Percy
knockoff
as well.
version of that.
which is even rarer.
Why didn't they do a gold version of Edward for the 70s?
I think they
wonder-
did. I did recall. I think I did recall seeing videos of that.
Well, one person has the prototype, I think, but it was.
You know what they
like,
should do for the 80th anniversary? They should release a 3-pack with Henry, Gordon, and
They
Edward.
should, yeah, the 3 railway engines. They should.
Yeah. So
The
like
3D
gold,
railway
bronze, and silver, like how they did with
Yes,
the
that was
60th
in a metallic
anniversary.
color of their paint jobs.
Yeah, that would be beautiful. I'd like to see that.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I think Liv
And they can do it with the new wooden railway. Like they just have the.
Really, they should give it a shot. And of course,
Exactly.
they should do another J50 of Thomas as well. Like I said, for
Definitely.
special edition.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we need to wrap this one up now. So,
All right. I'll wrap
okay,
it up
guys,
with a
the
fidget
spinning
spinner
thing,
in your
right?
face.
And I'll end it with the white face and the troublesome brake fan.
Okay,
and I'm
guys.
gonna end it with.
And that's it, guys, lads. So,
power compels you!
oh, God, it's a combination.
I have one. We can have 2. If I can't even do it my
how
other
about having 2 when you can have 3?
Oh shit!
Oh, wait, that's
Oh
a trump
fuck
card.
me!
I have 2 and he can have 3.
My best
fine.
custom
Yes.
replicate
Oh,
the
we're
rarest
losing the plot here,
wooden
lads.
railway items.
Guys,
Oh, I
I'll catch
love
you
it.
guys up at another time, but thanks for coming in. This has been a bit of a
Definitely.
fun way to end the stream, but next time, guys, we'll see if we can try and top this one. But except for the learning curve, guys. See you later, guys.
I hope we have more trains.
So,
I hope we have more
so
trains.
this is GameFan701. This is Gusted Productions, Tommy Trainz, and Jim as well. See you later, everybody.
Unlike learning curve.
I'll see you at the rail yard in the Twilight Zone.
Later.